Yes, people, welcome to another edition of From a Third Eye View on Pi Radio, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Tate Note, and I'm joined by my two fellow co-hosts, JV and Stro. First and foremost, JV, what you telling me? You good?
What yoy? Yeah, I'm all right,
good.
man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You know me, bro.
Yeah, man. I know what it is. Out here working as always. And same to you, Stro. How you doing? You good? Obviously, Liverpool didn't play this weekend, so
I'm blessed.
are you
Okay,
blessed?
I'm blessed.
Because it was
FA
FA Cup.
FA Cup.
Oh,
So there's only a couple Premier League games. So yeah, this is a FA Cup / Premier League / international break type special. So we'll be discussing all of those things. Already, you know what to do if you're listening in via more traditional radio means. We appreciate it, whether that's DAB radio or you're listening on the internet. And of course, if you're watching via the YouTube, you know, the Pi Radio YouTube, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Important you do that. Hit the like button, share it across all your social media platforms, please. And subscribe to the Pi Radio YouTube also. And if you're watching via the Twitter or the Facebook, you know what to do. Like, retweet, share, all of that good stuff. So yeah, from a third eye view, and Stro, we'll go with you. What result do you want to start with? So we can go Premier League or we can go FA Cup.
Because it segues into a full clip I've got for a certain somebody in charge.
Okay.
We'll start with Leeds United.
All right, okay.
Now, first and foremost, Leeds' record in London is terrible.
Yes.
I'm talking like they've not won there for about 3 years.
Something crazy like that. Yeah, it's mad. Considering how many London teams are also in the Championship as well, it's crazy.
Exactly.
Oh, right. So I heard that, but I didn't put the two and two together. I thought it was just a Premiership thing.
Even you think
even extended to the.
Yeah,
must
even
be
the Championship.
because you got to think you got
Brentford,
QPRs.
Brentford, QPR, obviously Fulham was in there.
Yeah.
You've then got Watford when obviously they played Watford. Like I'm talking, there's a lot
clubs,
of
there's
London
getting
teams.
into.
And then, so they've not had the best record there. So for them to even pick up a win in London is fascinating. What makes it even more fascinating is, I touched upon it last week, Rodrigo, Spanish number 9, Leeds record 29 million signing, club record fee. Patrick Bamford comes off with a hip problem at Chelsea. Rodrigo comes on at about the 30th minute. 70th minute, Rodrigo's taken off because Bielsa and McManaman, I touched upon it last week, McManaman understands Spanish. Bielsa's screaming at him in Spanish to do certain things, and he's not doing it, so he takes him off. And then look at the squad. Rodrigo's not in the squad for this Fulham game, which he does not mess about, Bielsa. It's you do what I want you to do. It's for the great of the team.
Which is right.
If not, you're not going to be there, regardless whether you're a record signing or not. Patrick Bamford plays with a chip on his shoulder. Now, why has he got a chip on his shoulder, you might ask? Because there's a certain Ollie Watkins, which I called would get into the England squad at the beginning of the season, by the way, gets in ahead of him. And it's baffling to me when you compare the stats of the two next to each other, which I've got.
Yeah.
Watkins shouldn't be anywhere near it. Goals, assists,
definitely. He
press.
shouldn't be. With the way England, all the attacking options England have, he shouldn't be in the England squad.
But
I agree with that.
But when you turn around and put the two of them together, and it was out of them two, nowhere near.
Yeah.
It's Bamford all day. And the finish Bamford produces in this game is sublime. And it's a typical Leeds performance. They never let Fulham settle once. And the typical Leeds performance is them conceding by a set piece.
Yeah.
So it's just a typical Leeds performance, but it was great to watch. The pressing, the intensity.
Yeah, because you've been a big fan of Leeds for a strong minute. Like before, you were talking about him when he was in the Championship.
I always, you know what it is with Leeds. I am actually quite a fan of them. I just don't understand my man's thing against defending. You know what I mean? Like if they could defend, I think if he put that in place, they could be a very serious proposition next season. I'm not saying they're going to win the league or anything, but they could be very serious.
Europe, like the top 7 type of thing.
I could see them in Europa League with how they play.
Well,
yes,
they could make Europe this year. And what I mean by that is UEFA have now done a conference thing, haven't they?
Oh, this Super League type thing that's supposed to be coming up.
For example, like for 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Oh, so one sec, don't man remember?
Intertotal
Cup. Yeah, that's that, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's when like Villa and that used to get it back in there.
You know
Martin O'Neill.
See, that's what I'm saying for the younger viewers. You used to have a competition, Intertotal Cup.
They just rebranded it.
It was good though. I used to like it.
I used to like
it because it was something different. And who's to say that European football should just be saved for the top teams?
Right.
Yeah, that's a fantastic goal.
And
that is an incredible team
goal. Pause it. You are about to witness another reason why I might have wanted to select this game.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong
This is what was here. Is there some VAR
Manager
controversy?
watch.
Oh no.
Are you talking defensively? That is an incredible goal.
No.
though.
That's
a great header. Because if he doesn't score that, the guy took his bobble out as well. I respect it. When you score a goal like that, I understand.
But,
Like Jesus.
There is a but.
The VAR.
Because he's pointing where he wants the ball.
That's ridiculous.
Pointing.
See, I don't get. This is what I don't
That
get.
is ridiculous.
But I thought you can't be offside with a part of the body you can't score with.
They don't know anymore.
You can't score with your hands.
They don't know anymore.
So what they changed the rule to the sleeve, right? So you take a shot, you're in net.
Yeah.
I'm running, right? As I'm running, it hits my arm on the sleeve and goes in. That's never been given because it's hit my arm. It's handball.
Yeah.
So how are you then going to judge offsides from the sleeve of the arm? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no type of sense.
This is what I'm saying, man. These man, yo, get Uriah Rennie, bro. You man, we're the richest league. Go and get Pierluigi Collina. I say it as a joke, but I'm telling you, someone with authority.
Go get an accomplished referee.
Who needs an authority figure who they can all reference to, and they all need to go away for the summer and do a VAR training camp and literally analyze all. You know what they need to do? Honestly, they need to go and do the homework and analyze all the controversial decisions and see where things have gone wrong, and then put in. I think there needs to be a time cap as well.
Okay.
There needs to be a time cap. If you cannot come to a decision in this time, no decision. Play on. You know what I mean? Or I need something where I know there's going to be yes and no, black and white. It's too up in the air. It's too many games where you can watch one game and there's a criminal decision that doesn't get given. You watch the next game, that same situation happens. It gets blown straight away, and it's a penalty. And you're like, well, why shouldn't that just be across the board? It's to me now. Honestly, it's almost. I'm almost starting to think it's like dry match fixing. You know, like man say dry snitching. This is dry match fixing, fam. Swear down. It's starting to come along those type of things for me because it only seems to be used when they want. That's what I'm trying to get at. When they want to use it, it gets used. Yeah. But when it should be used, is it used? And a lot of the time, I'm going to say no. And even if it is then used when it should be, it's not done properly. For me, every VAR decision, the ref should go look at it. Every single one. I agree. No matter how big, no matter how small. I agree. The ref should just go straight away. As soon as they say VAR, he shouldn't just be sat there listening to Billy. He should be in Stockings Park. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's what happening to us. We're all getting our stockings pulled down. You know what I mean? By these man. You know what I'm saying? Then man, straight away, you shouldn't be going on your what's happening? Yeah. Just go look at it straight away. Make your decision. Yeah. Because like I think someone said this recently. It's almost I think like it's giving the referees a way out.
Yes. That was me.
Yeah,
Stroke who said that.
Giving them a way out. It definitely is 100%. But yeah, that's just all right. So it's doing my head in.
And right, so the issue I have with it is one, the inconsistency. Secondly, it's the lack of transparency. And what I mean by that is like for people to actually take ownership of mistakes. So
accountability.
So Lee Mason, not Anthony, Lee Mason, Brighton, blows the whistle twice, and the goal doesn't get given. That's a criminal mistake. Now, they then claim that he was injured to sit in a VAR room in Stockley Park. Yeah, is he crippled for life?
Wait, what? They said what? Say that again. Run that again,
please. We play Sheffield United on the Sunday. The Brighton and West Brom game was on the Saturday. Yeah. We've seen the incident because I went mad about it where he blows the whistle, takes the quick free kick, he blows the whistle again. He was meant to be our VAR official for the Sunday night game against Sheffield United. 5 o'clock comes, 8 o'clock kickoff, or 7 o'clock kickoff. Suddenly it's Lee Mason's been replaced because he's injured. And he picked up an injury in the game previously. No, he didn't. He was running till the 90th minute because I watched him. Because after he made that mistake, I was on ref watch.
Ref watch. VAR, you was on VAR watch.
So now suddenly he can't sit in a chair because he's injured. Like how injured is has he been amputated? Has he been like, do you know what I mean? Like it's an excuse. I don't want to hear that excuse. I want someone to come out, an authority figure, and take accountability. For example, in the World Cup, when a certain, and lo and behold, it's an English referee, gives 3 yellow cards. We all remember this incident.
Oh yeah, I do remember this incident, and he failed to send someone off. Yes, FIFA, I do remember.
Referee, secretary, and the FIFA match official came out and condemned it and said that is a criminal mistake that shouldn't be happening at this level, at this level of competition. That's all I want is that.
Accountability.
When there's a mistake, own up to your mistake.
Yeah.
Defenders make a mistake. They've got to own up to the mistake, unless you're David Luiz. Honestly, that is a stunning goal. That's
an incredible goal.
But what you don't see is the build-up play before it. It was unreal to watch. And that is why I'm a big fan of Leeds, because of the build-up play and the intensity they play at the pressing and the transitions and how fluid everyone is. Like, you've got Dallas who can play centre mid, left back, right back, centre back.
Yeah, I've seen that guy. Between that Dallas and that Ailing, man just transport anywhere, any position. And you know what? That's a real credit to the manager, because it's hard to know one position. And then, like right back, centre back, and then playing right back. They're two totally different positions, even though it's just literally one's there and one's there. But he has this Dallas guy between this season and last season. I'm sure I've seen Dallas on the wings.
Yeah, he's played. He's say left wing, right wing, centre mid, centre attacking mid. He's played left back, right back.
You get what I'm saying? How many man do you know can play left back, right back, and attacking mid? Like, honestly, and they're not just filling in
and be the standout player, because Dallas was their standout player last season, and he's been one of their standout players this season and in this game as well.
Mad.
But I'm sorry, that decision is a farce. It honestly
ridiculous.
Is.
That's a good goal.
No, it's a very good goal.
I can't believe that's good. And this is someone who dislikes Leeds.
Don't get how you can be offside.
How can you be offside? Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Next man are going to be offside with a shoelace.
Yeah, it's going to be
if that's not already happened.
Yeah.
Now this is obviously Meslier comes out, punches it. Madja, who from Sunderland, great.
This is proper Sunday League stuff.
What a save that is!
That is a mad save, isn't it?
What a mad passage of play.
No, but watch what happens now. So not only does he save it, the spin he gets on the ball prevents it from going in.
Yeah,
it gives Ailing time to get it. Now, just watch this. I don't know if you see it, but you see it slightly there. Jack Harrison, unbelievable finish.
That's a very good finish. That's not easy at all.
That's a very good goal.
That's not easy.
Sends the fullback. He goes out, so the fullback goes with him, and then he goes in.
In and out.
It's honestly, and the finish.
That is ridiculous. To get your foot over that to keep that down.
Angle.
Just to curl, yeah. That's
Gareth Southgate come outside. Is word for word what he said.
Yes, Leeds
typical conceded from the set piece. We'll get onto that in a bit with the England thing, but you know what it is with Southgate, and I've clocked it just through. So he's got his favourites.
You reckon he's his favourites?
As good as Lingard's been, he's clearly one of his favourites, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? He was probably just hoping. He's thinking, Jesse, just get back in a bit of form. You're in. You know what I'm saying? He probably even give him the phone call. Jesse, get back in a little bit of form now. You're at West Ham. You're back in. You get what I'm saying?
Really?
Oh, that's criminal.
Did he miss? Yeah, Lookman.
Yeah, you see Lookman, yeah? He's like
that's bad.
He's like a relegation zone Rashford, fam. You know what I'm saying? He's like a relegation zone Rashford. You know what I'm saying? He's got a player inside of him.
I said a relegation zone Rashford.
That touch.
I remember watching this goal.
That's a phenomenal goal.
I couldn't understand it when I first seen it.
The way he took the touch
is the reason I want Liverpool to go out and spend 50 million on this guy.
Look at that, the left foot, right foot, the way he can drag it.
That's Maka from the keeper. That.
You reckon the keeper's that far?
That touch.
I think the right foot is just as good because the keeper's not expecting him to toe poke it. The keeper's not set.
He's not in it.
If you look at that, and I can't blame the keeper for not being set because he hits the ball on the move. He doesn't set. He doesn't set. Rafinha doesn't set.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He just goes left and right.
But
there's no set.
Rewind it to when he nicked the ball. So just after this.
Yeah, that is a very good finish. Simply because you've caught the keeper off guard completely.
So, Fulham are in possession, in comfortable possession. Now, what I'm talking about with Bielsa, with the pressing and stuff like that.
Winning
Dallas nicks it. Stuart Dallas.
Dallas. Is he American as well?
No, he's Northern Irish.
Oh. Didn't they used to have an American guy, innit?
Who nicked it back? Was it Phillips, wasn't it? Good tackle.
Yeah, Phillips is another one I want to talk about.
Look at that. That is the way he's dragged it and then just the keeper can't even set there. I can't even blame the goalkeeper.
If you watch the run, I've seen Salah make similar types of runs. This is the reason.
That is a Salah-esque goal, to be honest.
This is
I can imagine Salah scoring that type of goal.
This is why when I watch it
that is
and
a
I see what
goal.
he's done this season, I want Liverpool to go out and spend money on this kid. I want this guy at Liverpool.
Do you see him as a starter
I see him as a Jota type where he can play anywhere across the front three. We're losing Origi.
You know what I think? Oh, you need to. You're not losing nothing.
No. But I'm talking
He's going.
I'm talking about squad depth.
Yeah. Nah. You know what? Honestly,
We're
you see
losing
with
a
Origi,
body.
yeah, you're losing a body. But for me, with Origi, I think you could even, like, for the job he doesn't even do like a proper number 9 job. Someone could go in there and do an Origi job. I think a club of your stature, I imagine you have a centre forward in your reserves who could do an Origi job. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Definitely.
With what he adds, I don't think Origi adds even 10 goals a season.
Yeah.
So if you want someone who's going to come on and
This guys
cause an impact, and
look, because he don't.
But you know what? But this is what I think he's going to be one of the most sought after players this year.
Yeah.
Because apparently him and Bruno have a very good friendship, and Bruno has apparently put his name forward.
Hey, we need a right winger still. He fits us perfectly.
I don't know if we need a inverted.
We need a right winger.
No, do you think we need an inverted right winger?
Just I'll take any. We need a right winger of some sort, whether it's an inverted one with a left foot, like how Rashford plays on the other side, or it's an actual right winger like Sancho, who's right footed. We just need someone who can play there. We don't have one. That's good enough. We have Diallo, who's obviously young, so he's not going to play. Dan James isn't good enough. Greenwood plays out there. We know Greenwood's not a wide player.
Yeah.
Donny plays out, he's not a wide player. Wamata plays out there, not a wide player. Rashford can play on the other side, but it's like, who'd you play on the left? Just go and get one. He fits the bill. But it's not just him. Sancho also fits the bill.
You know what it is? We'll probably end up...
Different, should I say, players.
If Liverpool don't go in and do their quick business and that, we'll probably end up going... I think
drag
we'll
it
go
out
in for him.
last day of the transfer window.
Yeah, mackering it out. You know what I'm saying? Probably end up losing him.
Mackering it out.
Yeah.
As you can see in the top corner, there's a certain game.
Oh, yeah.
Now, did you... Obviously, I left you. I was watching on the phone.
Yeah.
We were at the station. Did you hear about the incident?
No, what was the incident? What happened?
Rui Patricio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well seen, Rui Patricio. Yes.
Well, did you see how it culminated and what actually happened?
Nah, I didn't, because I'm squeamish when it comes to those things, so I don't like rewatching injuries. Yeah.
That's Salah.
Oh, if he says what I'm about to say.
About that distance.
Yeah.
I could see from the second Salah was offside.
Yeah.
This stupid rule of letting him play on.
I knew it. I said someone's going to get hurt from this. I knew it, you know. The minute you said that, I knew that's what it was. I said that from the beginning. Someone's going to get really hurt.
And it's something I want to talk about because
this is what happens when you have non-footballing people, because a footballing person knows the dangers of it. You know what I mean?
It's just frustrating because Salah's 30 yards out. Don't get me wrong, Salah's quick. Yeah. If you put your flag up, when you can clearly, you're in a great position.
When it's obvious offside as well.
Yeah. Like, you are, honestly, you're in a great position. I can't stress how good of a position this linesman was in. And is he to blame? Yeah, but it's not even him. It's the powers that be above with the whole don't put your flag up, let it play out, VR, look at it. No.
See, this is the thing. See, this is where it's stupid. Yeah. Because they're willing to do it. They're willing to use it when it's blatant and obvious. If it's blatant and obvious, you don't need it then. This is what does my head in about it. Yeah. How can you say, right, it's a blatant offside, but we're going to check it by VAR? Why? Why, if it's blatant? We didn't bring it in for the blatant ones. We brought it in for the ones that couldn't be found. Do you know what I mean? This is where, honestly, we need to get the football back from these people. These money-hungry people, because that's all it is. It's a money thing. I'm telling you, if money weren't in it, if the money wasn't what it is, they wouldn't be there. That's why it's took them so long. Do you know what I mean? Because they probably weren't interested in the 90s, because the money weren't there. And the thousands, it's probably come about. Ridiculous. Oh, come on. It's blatant. You know what I mean? It's not, come on. What's the point? That's the offside. It's blatant.
How clear is that, by the way?
There's no, you see it.
Look, his right leg is on par with Cody. The rest of his body is a mile offside. You can clearly see it, right? So then what happens is the ball gets played into him by Oxlade-Chamberlain. Cody sprints back. Patricio comes sliding out. Cody's gone sprinting, knee to the head. Patricio's out. And to make it worse, Raul Jimenez is in the crowd watching it, thinking, I've been there.
I've been through this. Yeah.
He gets stretchered off, ambulance. It's preventable.
Yeah. Now, imagine,
how are you not giving that?
Imagine something. Imagine seriously.
Look, I mean, but just sorry to interrupt. Look at the position the linesman's in.
He's
He's on par with Salah.
Yeah, so you can see exactly the line.
Yeah,
you can
he's
see
got
the
the
line.
eye line there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
It's
mean?
not like you can't keep up with the play.
And this is why. You know what? Oh, here's the thing. If he blows that, does he get in trouble for that? I want to know. Someone needs to let me know. If he blows that, does he get in trouble?
Who knows?
Because this is one thing I have with rules, and I say this all the time. Say this to people in work and that. Don't follow the rules if you know it's going to make something bad happen.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? There's no point in following the rules.
Take initiative.
Yes.
Take
do you know what I mean?
hold
And that's
yourself
the problem
accountable.
at the moment. No one is wanting to be accountable, and no one. You see when people are saying take initiative, there's something what happens before taking initiative. You know what that is? You having a brain of your own. If you don't have a brain of your own, you can't take initiative, because taking initiative means to step away from the order, step away from the rules. You think for yourself.
Yeah,
you
think for yourself. Yeah.
So that's why a lot of these, we need to start looking at, is this ref, you know what it needs to be? Is this ref strong enough to use VAR? No, that needs to be an actual question. Is this ref strong enough to be in the position to use VAR to its best of its ability? If you don't think their decision making and these things are not, don't do it. They need to put someone in place, someone with the proper refereeing authority. There's too much non-footballing people in football. It's now we're getting to the point where, like, as the people who love football, it's no longer for us. It's no longer for us. Football is not actually for the people who love football anymore.
And it's not for the fans in the stadium either, because they're having to sit there for 3 minutes and wait your decision, celebrating. You don't even know what to celebrate.
Saying? It's not like, as much as people are going, you're just being an old man. And no, they're killing the game. Youngers, you might not know, but it weren't like this. Do you get what I'm saying? It wasn't. Don't get me wrong. There's the odd controversy, throughout the season, but there's not every single week. Check this, every single week now, there's a controversial VAR decision in every single match. Yeah. If there's a match without one, we're like, wow. Do you know what I mean?
It's a shock to the system.
Yeah. So obviously I don't want to go on about VAR for so long, but there's a grey area with VAR which they're operating in, which is what I don't like. Now, this is how I change it. Very simply, right? Is you go to the linesman's offside. If he doesn't give it and it's a goal, you then check VAR. Yeah. If he blows his flag, it stops immediately. That then puts the onus on the linesman to be better at his job instead of leaving it down to VAR.
Right.
So then, for example, you then get a tally at the end of the season. How many decisions he's got wrong? How many decisions he's got right? If it's in the preferential and it's in the plus of wrong, he then needs further training. So you're going to give him the further training. And then it's part of his management plan and it's part of his training plan. Same with the referees. Exactly the same with the referees. Yeah. If he doesn't give it, play on.
Yeah.
Play on. Right? Leave that on him. Unless it's a deliberate red card and he's missed it, like an elbow from behind, the VAR looks at it and goes, wait a minute, you might as well look.
Yeah, there's something that you've legit missed. Yes.
Or do it how they did it in the World Cup. They weren't stopping the football every couple of minutes for silly decisions that don't need to be given. Oh, you need to. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what's killing it. It's a great bit of technology and it's an easy fix.
Yes.
But they're not going to fix it because they're convinced that what they're doing is right. And this is the issue that we're having. And listen, everyone called for it, absolutely. But the issue that we're having and we're experiencing the same issue with English referees is they're not fit to do it and they're not fit to do the job.
We know this because, like I've said this before, VAR is not the problem. The use of VAR is the problem. How can you have the ability to look at a foul, for instance, whether it's a penalty or not, in plenty of different views, different angles, full time, slow down, and still get the wrong decision? That means you're not good enough at your job. Exactly. I've seen certain incidents happen in the Premier League and I'm going, that's a penalty. Clear as day, that's a penalty. And then I might look at it, then VAR will show it and I go, actually, it's not a penalty, you got the ball. But yeah, VAR they'll still take 5 minutes and then sometimes they'll still get the wrong decision. I'm like, they need to come out and start explaining things. Like, how did you not give that as a foul? Or how is that a foul? Like some of the handballs?
But it's like, I go back and I'll tag you in the clip. I'll go back to the Australian A-League. Foul play. Man wins the ball. It was a bit reckless the first tackle. And the second challenge, he goes in for a 50-50. You can clearly see his adrenaline's all over the place. He clearly goes over the ball. And you hear, clear as day, on the broadcast, the VAR official go in, John, or whatever the referee's name is, I'm going to send you over to the screen. I'm going to tell you my take on it now. It's a red card. I'm going to show you two different angles, one straight on, one from the side, and you will clearly see, in my opinion, him going over the ball. In my opinion, it's a red card, but because you've not seen the incident, you need to see it and give me your opinion. So here's the first angle. Within 5 seconds of seeing the first angle, the referee goes, no, you're right, that's a blatant red card.
Yeah.
Who is it? Number 5. Oh, that's Finger's name. Right, tell me when I'm on screen.
Yeah.
20 seconds. How is the Australian Football League getting a VR decision in 20 seconds?
This is what I'm saying.
And ours are taking 5 minutes.
5 minutes. And you know what? They're taking 5 minutes and then sometimes even getting the wrong decision.
And that's my point.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
mess.
Go on.
Cheers, Viv. Cheers, FA. Wonderful.
Someone said they locked in it, so I was just saying hello to them. But yeah, go on, carry
I
on.
thought you were saying to the FA.
Yeah, no.
So
Go
anyway,
on.
moving on.
Yeah, go on.
Moving on.
I thought you wasn't done with your VAR slander
Oh,
and that.
no, because it's like, let's talk about Newcastle getting relegated.
I wanted to wait for this, so let's go Arsenal, West Ham 3-3. Then we'll talk relegation, and then we'll talk promotion and see who's coming up quickly as well. Because obviously, I know you're diverse in the Championship, as you spoke about Leeds countless times. But we'll go to this game. This is probably the most entertaining, highlighting game. Well, the highlight game of the weekend. West Ham 3, Arsenal 3. West Ham going 3-0 up. Arsenal coming back.
Did he go 3-0 up? Or was
West Ham went 3-0 up, yeah.
They actually went 3-0
3-0.
up?
Yeah, West Ham went 3-0 up. And Arsenal came back.
I thought it was like
Nah, it's 3-0 up.
2-1, 3-1.
3-0 up.
It blew him away.
Blew him away. Arsenal.
33 minutes or something.
Arsenal, get me. Man, like Lionel Jesse. Look at that banger.
Yo, bro, wheel it up.
Lionel Jesse, you get what I'm saying?
Wheel him.
Yo, Lionel Jesse.
I've only seen the own goals. And
Lionel Jesse. Lionel. That's a strike.
Yo, my dog.
This is the same guy, yeah, that people will tell you is not good enough, you know.
You get me? You dumb United fans. What, tell me my man's dead, bro. Look at what he's doing. He's the most informed English forward.
He is actually the most English. Yeah, he is.
Have you seen his stats?
But your manager, this Ollie guy, yeah, and you know what I've realised as well? He's hella fit, bro. See when he was saying, did you see what he said about when he first went to West Ham?
Go on, what did he say?
I was the fittest when I came back for pre-season and he didn't give me a chance. And I thought, you know what I mean? I thought, he's just sick. Do you see him non-stop running? Or he literally
that's him, no.
ran Arsenal into the ground. And you know what? There was a few times where if Antonio had the same stamina as him, they win that match.
Okay, I didn't watch the game in full.
Antonio was blowing by the end and he had a few chances.
Did you see it at the end?
Yeah.
So on the break, Lingard catches it and he takes a bad touch and the touch basically rolls off and it's a 50-50 and I'm talking like both of these players have got a sprint. Lingard's further away than I think it's Chambers at this point. And it's the 89th minute. He sprints, wins the ball, and nearly catches him on a counter attack.
Do you get what I'm saying?
This finishes like people really. This is a top quality finish.
Here's the thing. I'll say one thing more. What are you Manchester United missing in the front line? For me, it's energy, mobility. You get what I'm saying? Energy, mobility. Someone who's able to, do that.
That is quality.
So. You're telling me David Moyes has managed to bring back Messi Lingard, proper one, the old school one.
Lionel Jesse, man.
The Wembley. That's Wembley Lingard.
Wembley Lingard.
Look at that assist. 1 second. Reel this up.
Oh, that's top. That's terrible goalkeeping as well.
But watch the assist. Watch this. Watch this whole thing.
Quick thinking, like you said. Energy.
Yes. Quick. You know what I'm saying? On the ball. This is look. Look at him there at the bottom. Look at him. He knows. Look.
Yeah. Boom. Yes, gone.
Arsenal players are not even looking.
Man, that's a great assist from Saka as well.
Do you know his stats, Lingard's?
Go on, give us his stats. I know they're incredible.
7 appearances, 2 assists, 5 goals.
So give us that again.
7 appearances in the Premier League for West Ham, 2 assists, 5 goals.
So that means he's getting a goal. He's averaging a goal or assist every 90 minutes.
GNAs, where's the goal X assist crowd, bro?
Where's the GNA crowd? And you know what's mad? They'll be the ones who tell you he's not good enough for us, but he's gone to West Ham and look at his tops. He's doing it against top 6 opposition, He's
gone to West Ham.
He's gone to West Ham under David Moyes.
With a worse team.
Yes. The team is
worse facilities.
Yep.
Worse players
and worse coaches, worse players, a worse manager. But he's doing better. Yes. You get me? Yeah. Everything's worse, but he's doing better.
And the team's doing well as well.
I wonder why. Let's put some thought into this, people. Or is it just that, it's a bit lucky? No, there's no luck involved in this.
Yeah.
This is what you call not having a clue. It's as simple as that. It is, bro. How do you let him go? How do you let him go and keep Daniel James?
This is what you call not having a clue.
I'm telling you, bro. There's not. I'm telling you.
Man said
he can play anywhere across the front line.
Man said, this is what man said. Wait, this is what you call not having a clue. I wasn't expecting that. I was just saying.
I swear to you, man. This is called not having a clue. You don't have someone like Jesse Lingard, yeah?
And he goes to a West Ham. It's not like you said before when we was on, shout out to Saeed when we was on Straight Jacket TV, on Saeed TV. It's not like he's gone to a Leicester, who are renowned for their attacking players. And you've got Barnes and you've got Maddison and you've got Vardy there, who are all thriving. He's gone to West Ham.
Right,
he's got Noble and Declan Rice.
Yo, man's got Mark Noble behind him, doing bits. Mark Noble, fam.
You know what? Shout out Boiled Rice, though. Because I'll show you in a minute.
The run was fire.
My respect went up for Boiled Rice, you know, because I said,
he turned into basmati in it.
It's Singapore fried rice now. Singapore fried rice with the little bits of meat in it.
We still got rice at home, but this was on point. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't rice at home no more. He is not rice at home. Nah, he's egg fried rice. He's egg fried rice. Reliable.
You know why he's still rice at home? Because
you know what you get him with egg fried rice.
You know why he's rice at home? He's a holding midfielder, and he had a 3-0 lead. And I'm holding you accountable. I'm sorry.
Nah, you know what? You know why I'm saying? Nah, you know what? I will say.
You accountable?
No, 1 second. I think there might have been one where I thought that, but he did that run after that.
Yeah,
so I've seen that.
No. Do you know who's majorly accountable?
Go on,
David Moyes.
Typical David.
Yes. 100%.
But yeah,
don't go 3-0 up.
No. The substitution specifically.
Hold up. Let me go. Yeah, go on. Carry on.
So, I mean, honestly, I just don't understand why managers do this. You've got the impetus. You're ahead.
Man said, this is what you call don't have a clue. Sorry.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro.
That's leave me. I'm going to show up. I need to mute my mic.
I'll just last thing on it. He's literally someone who can offer you goals and assists in the attacking third.
So not only does he provide GNA, he's also very good for the team.
Bro, he's setting up Michael Antonio. What was his name? Michael Antonio. Bro, this guy's not you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Come on, bro.
You're spotted. Definitely. That man's with Benrahma and Bowen.
You know what I'm saying?
He's with Benrahma and
Bowen. McFadden and that.
He's with the Rebo McFadden.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got
Rebo McFadden and that. You know what I'm saying? Guy's literally playing in a throwback Everton.
Man, serious Benrahma's like, I don't know, like a Leon Osman in it.
Man's channeling his inner Stephen Pienaar to the highest.
I think that's doing up the Pienaar thing, get it?
Yeah.
He's a better Pienaar.
Stephen Pienaar's feeling like, yo. You know
but Bowen is basically, he is the reborn McFadden.
He's a reborn McFadden.
You know, like when you play a Football Manager and players like regenerate and that.
Yes,
that's the regenerated version.
He's like, I said, bro, he's like old school pro Roberto Lacos. Where you've not got the right names. You go play Holland and it's, what is it? Orange 15 or something.
Yeah, man, that's what it is.
You know
Yeah.
Man, like,
West London, like when Chelsea, like West London Blue.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? North London Red.
Yeah, that's what he's done there with this team, man. That is Merseyside Blue right there. You know what I'm saying? That's Merseyside Blue right there, bro. You get what I'm saying? And you're telling me
that's Merseyside.
Bro, I'm telling you,
that's Merseyside.
That's Merseyside Blue. You get me, bro? He's literally gone into West Ham. He said, yo.
So boom, right?
That is Merseyside,
so,
yo.
In that, Fabianski.
Yeah.
Tim Howard.
Yeah, man.
Tim Howard,
told you, bro.
We're gonna run through this Kufal.
Yeah.
Kufar's Hibbert.
Yeah, was 100%
Hibbert. He's tall Hibbert. He's tall Hibbert.
Right. He's a tall Tony. Yeah.
He's tall Hibbert.
Oh my God, Diop is definitely Yobo.
This is what I'm saying.
Bro.
He is Yobo.
Dawson, you see Dawson kick your man in the face the other day, telling me he's not Unsworth, my guy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right, left back.
Oh yeah, that's Baines.
That's Baines, bro.
They are literally the same.
Exactly.
You know
they are the same.
If man didn't tell me their cousins or something, you know what I'm saying?
You'd be like,
obviously, Cresswell doesn't take penalties.
Oh yeah. Suchek is defo for lady.
Yeah,
without question. And you called it last week with Declan Rice. That's Arteta.
Yeah, it's Arteta.
That is literally the English Arteta.
Yeah.
You get me? That is.
Trust me, bro.
That is literally Declan Rice. Arteta just the nicer Rice. You get what I'm saying?
And then obviously we've got McFadden.
He just the what's the Spanish rice? I forgot what it's called. What is it? Paella. That's
paella. Man was gonna say pilau. No, it's paella. You know what I'm saying?
Paella.
Yeah. Paella. You know what I'm saying?
And then we got Lingard, who is Pienaar. That is Pienaar. Benrahma. Who's Benrahma? We call him Benrahma. Who's that? That's the tough one. Yeah, Benrahma. Might have to look at Everton's old my side.
He's better than that husband.
Yeah, Bowen is definitely McFadden. And Antonio is Lukaku.
Nah, because
Go on.
you're Cuban.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Is
It's
it
your
not?
Cuban. It's the yak.
Is it not?
It's the yak.
Is it not?
It's the yak.
Yo, it's the Caribbean yak.
Yo, yeah, man, Caribbean yak. You know what I'm saying?
You just want to go to the Caribbean version rather than the
Yeah,
African
you know what I'm
version.
saying?
Because if you think about like the
Even
style,
how he moves,
the
He is a
style of
Cuban.
play,
His stature in that. He's
the
yeah,
finishing,
no,
the
back to
style of
goal and
play.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we all
He is
done.
the yak, yo. This is Merseyside Blue.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
Man just turned it into Merseyside.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Man don't
Man did a
understand. fam.
throwback, yo.
This is what I'm saying.
It's just better, but that's the only one we're missing. Anyone in the
Man will get
comments
that.
who's got it,
Man will get that,
come up
G.
with one.
Man will
Definitely.
get that one there.
Oh, man said, but oh, jeez, that has leaned me. That has leaned me. Man said, Antonio.
I don't know if he had. I don't know if he had two wingers with sauce. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to remember who he had. I'm trying to remember.
I'm getting it now.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, that is genius. You don't get the likes up on the video as
Ben
well.
Rama coming like Dempsey or something.
Yeah, one of them. It will come. But
Tim Cahill.
There you go. No, them man there. Do you get what I'm saying? Nice Everton team. This is what I'm trying to say though.
It's mad.
And that even relates back into what I always say about man trying to tell you
you need what's it called?
yeah, you need this, you need that, blah blah. No, you don't.
Well, back to the game. Oh Jesus, that is. But yeah, the keeper should do better. Back to the actual game.
Yeah, but
It's Morales. That's who my man is. Ben Rama is Morales.
Kevin Morales, Belgium.
Yo,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Yo.
That's literally it. That is Merseyside Blue. It's mad.
This is what I'm saying.
That is crazy. But yeah, back to this great thinking from Lingard. Typical naive on Arsenal's part.
Because
Keeper got to do better.
They switch off.
Yeah,
For
the keeper
from a
has to do
defensive
better there.
team, they
Nice
concede
celebration
some
as well.
Yeah, you know what?
awful
One thing I will say about Arsenal in this game,
Yeah.
it literally shown you why Arsenal are where they are. And because literally 3-0. If I said to you, name me a team who could put you 3-0 down.
Yeah.
Name me a Premier League team who will have you 3-0 down in the 30 minutes. Nobody is saying West Ham.
Yeah, nobody's saying West Ham.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Like more time, I would
is a
struggle to say United.
stunning delivery.
Yeah, that's a great header. Yeah, that's a very good cross. Very good cross.
You know what's
as well.
mad? You see this right wing?
Yeah.
This right wing was a gold mine in this match, and you'll see why in the second half, because West Ham were using that same side of the pitch to effect. Come second half, it was Arsenal's turn.
It was Arsenal's turn to do the same thing. No, I hear that. I hear exactly
there you
what
go
you're
now.
saying.
Look,
Yeah,
same
right
right
wing.
side. Boom.
That's a great finish by Lacazette. We criticise him, but that's a banging finish.
No, but right. So I had this discussion the other day. Yeah,
That's a
Right.
banging finish.
I just want to make this point. Aubameyang goes to Arsenal.
Mhm.
He's the most prolific striker in Europe at the time.
Yeah.
Lacazette goes to Arsenal from Lyon. He's the most prolific goal scorer in Europe at the time.
Ooh, off the line. That's very well. great
It's no
clearance.
coincidence that they're both just a mess.
They've been Arsenal.
Nah, because I ain't gonna lie, they've been hella Arsenal.
Arsenal.
You know when they got Lacazette?
Yeah.
I was very scared.
I was
Because you
annoyed.
thought
I was
Lacazette
Yeah.
was
so
going to go
angry,
there and
because I
do
wanted
that.
Lacazette in thingy in France was every year a 25. He's a 20 to
Prolific.
30 goal striker.
He was the most prolific in Europe. What a
Mazza.
delivery that is, by the way.
See, right wing again.
Yeah,
that
right
same
wing.
thingy.
Yeah. That's one of them as a defender. It's unfortunate. There isn't really much
You know what
you
it
can
is?
do there.
He had to get there.
Yeah, you can't
Look, 'cause my
leave
man's
that.
lurking.
Aubameyang's right behind him. Yeah, you can't really do.
What time you should have left it? Aubameyang probably. That one there. Look,
that's a look.
see if he had that energy, if he had Lingard's energy, he scores that. That's real. That's late
Lingard
on.
being on the Lingard on the move type
And
of
you
thing.
know what? They should have shown that more because Ben Rama just did that as well. I don't know. He just I remember that move out of nowhere. He just took the initiative.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
And what a delivery this is as well. And it's
Great. Pepe gets a lot of stick, but that's a great delivery on his weaker side. It's a very.
But did you see what happened? They were 3-2 down. Need a goal, and he takes Aubameyang off.
Yo, he's hella defensive, you know. I've got.
Speak more on Arteta. Go on.
I've got a thing about defensive managers. For me, and here's the thing. For me, as a defensive manager, I cannot respect your craft. Yeah, simply because your first thing is about not losing. Yeah, you don't win anything by not losing. You have to win. Do you get what I'm saying? Because not losing a lot of the time can even mean a draw. Do you get what I'm saying? So I throw Tuchel in there as well because I'm not on this Tuchel thing. Not in it. Tuchel's doing worse than Arteta. Arteta had a better bounce than Tuchel. Check that one out. Yeah. So all these Tuchel fans, he's just making you steady. Arteta had a better bounce than Tuchel is very unflattering.
he's unflattering in terms of that. But what I'm saying, what Tuchel's done is revive Chelsea fans' hope in Chelsea, and also, if someone tells you right now, because it's shout out to Lewis, we was having this conversation today on the stream. If the double's on for them. As much as the people talk about the quadruple for Manchester City, the Champions League and FA Cup double is a realistic thing for Chelsea.
No.
You don't think it's realistic?
No, not when they play against someone who's going to really play and open them up.
I don't think there's that many teams, though. Who is that in the FA Cup? All right, so you got Manchester City, of course. If you're Manchester
City would have a field day with that.
City, Chelsea, obviously semi-final, that's going to be close. The Champions League draw on their side is very favourable.
Nope. And I'll tell you why.
Go on, why is it not favourable?
I said this to you before.
Go on.
Let me just preach something.
Go on.
In 30 years,
yeah,
there's been one team which has underperformed in the league, awful. But whenever it comes to the bright lights, whether it's fans there or not in the Champions League, it's the one team in England you do not bet against.
It's Liverpool.
And it's us.
Yeah.
And think about it. 2005, Istanbul final. 2021, Istanbul final. Exactly the same stadium. Who did we have to go to, go through in the Champions League semi-final to get to that final?
The ghost goal.
Chelsea.
It's the ghost goal.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna kill the Scouse nostalgia. It's not that time, fam.
No.
You go there, you go to the Bernabeu with your Kabaks and your Phillipses in them, man.
Hey, it's Virgil van Kabak, fam. Put some respect on his name, yo.
So my best
Kabak is gonna be on his back in the Bernabeu.
My best mate's a Real Madrid fan. The first thing he texted me when that draw was made was the one team I don't want over two legs was used because they're not working. Because
they're not. I was watching them the other day.
Bernabeu, because the Bernabeu's being rejuvenated.
Yeah. Oh, they're not at the Bernabeu.
No, they're at the
okay, that
the reserve stadium.
Yeah,
even though they still age a squad and they still have quality, that does change a lot. That they're not at the Bernabeu.
Yeah. So for me,
I've been playing there for a bit.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
They've not played there for a long time, which is why you see the different performances in the Champions League.
It just looks weird. Go watch some highlights tonight, a Real Madrid match, yeah? And I swear to you, Flo, it looks weird.
It's a bit crazy.
So my thing with Tuchel is this, right? Yeah, he's had a good bomb. Beat us at Anfield, but Burnley have so.
Yeah, and Fulham and them, man. Yeah, and Brighton. Yeah. Shout out to Mel.
So this is my point. We've been notoriously terrible in the league, but whenever it comes to the Champions League, we will have them big moments and we'll have them big
all right,
games.
so let me ask you, are you favourites to get to the final on your side of the draw to you? I'm saying Chelsea are favourites. I've already said the final is
Chelsea are favourites for the Champions League.
No, to get to the final.
But
with that side of the all right, so out of those four, so you got Chelsea, you got Liverpool, you got Real Madrid, you got Porto. Put it in four in order. Give us your four, and then you can give us your reasons, and you do the same stroke. Your four in order, who gets there? I think it's Chelsea, Liverpool, Madrid, Porto. That's my four. What's your four?
After watching Porto over those two legs against Juventus, I'm telling you now.
Go down to 10 men.
I'm telling you now. They are a hard team to break down. Yeah, I've seen Juventus really like. At first it went, but they tried to throw everything. Not happening, mate.
They disposed of it. So go on. What's your four? What's your four?
For the
so semis. The Champions League of that side of the draw.
I think over two legs they beat Chelsea.
So you're saying Porto in the semi-final against Liverpool or Madrid?
I think Madrid.
So you're saying in Madrid, Liverpool semis, who do you reckon wins?
No, I say Madrid to beat Thingy.
Oh, Madrid to beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
You're saying Madrid. So you're saying Madrid Porto. So who you saying gets to the final? Real Madrid.
I don't know.
Madrid Porto. Okay, what about you, Struck? But you're saying both English teams to go out that side of the draw. I hope you're right.
Liverpool Porto.
You're saying Liverpool. So you both predicting Chelsea to go out, but you're saying Liverpool go for it. What about the semi?
We've played Porto for the past 3 seasons in the Champions League and look at the results.
He's bad. So you say Liverpool final. All right, who do you think goes through to the final on the other side?
Bayern.
Just quickly. So you're saying the Bayern Liverpool final.
And I don't think, given Bayern, I don't think we'd be able to handle that.
Okay, so you're saying a Bayern Liverpool final with Bayern winning. You're saying a Porto.
I didn't ask me the other side.
Oh yeah, what's your other side? Yeah.
So we got PSG and Bayern, and
PSG, Bayern, City, and Dortmund. They're the four. So one finalist.
See, I'll tell you this right now.
Go on.
If PSG beat Bayern,
yeah,
City win the Champions League.
Because you think City. So you think the only team stopping City from winning the Champions League is Bayern?
Yes.
You think they beat PSG? Okay.
Now, here's my point on that.
I'm not going to lie though, a City Porto final would be very, very interesting because Porto do have very good games against them. Even though they've lost, I think the last one they've given. Didn't they put them out last year? Last year they put them out, innit?
No, it was Leon who put them out. Leon put them out.
Leon put them out. Sorry, yeah. But they're very similar style of play. One thing I'll say about them, Do you know who the manager is?
Who?
Remember Sergio Conceição?
Oh yeah,
That's Porto manager.
Maz, I didn't know it was
Yeah,
Conceição.
he gave his own son a debut the other day. I seen that. Man,
Conceição, you know, that's mad.
this is what I mean. Conceição.
Yeah.
How I seen him navigate those 2 Juventus games. He's very much a cup manager. I don't want to say he's in a certain Portuguese former Porto manager ilk, but I got those vibes after watching that Juventus game.
You know what? I hope you're right.
Here's the
No,
point.
trust me.
I hope you're right.
After
I'm
them
with you.
games, he's got the pragmatism. He's got that about him. He really frustrated
Zayn
Juventus
saying
over
here
2
it'll
legs.
be Real Madrid in the final. Yeah, you lot in the comments. Let us know let us know in the comments, please, who you think gets to the final, because obviously we know both sides of the draw, and your winner also.
Shout out Zayn.
Zayn saying it'll be Real Madrid in the final, Dortmund in the final, crazy underdogs to pull through. Mad. You know what's mad? The Champions League's open.
I'm talking about Dortmund, and this is what I was about to
Yeah.
get onto before we moved on to
Go
it.
on.
Haaland specifically, you've seen his stats. He will nick you a goal. Now, City over 2 legs, if there's an away goal, struggle. They proved it against us. They proved it against Tottenham. They proved it against Lyon, even though it was only 1 leg. But City over 2 legs are questionable, because if they concede a goal away from home, mentally, they struggle to come back for it.
Because the first leg's at City, isn't it? Let me check.
Yeah, check it.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check. No, I'm just asking, innit? Because I couldn't
that's
remember.
what I'm trying to say, because I think it is. Haaland nicks an away goal at the Etihad. I genuinely believe, on my heart of hearts, City are going to struggle to come back.
See, one thing I will say about this City Dortmund game. With fans, it's a lot harder for City at Dortmund's ground.
Yes.
Without, it's
the
not.
first leg's
And
at Dortmund.
I think that's one thing which will be against Liverpool as well. Because if I'm telling you now,
I tell a lie. The first leg's at the Etihad.
I'm telling you now, if Real Madrid have to play Liverpool, at Anfield with a crowd,
it's different.
It's different, bro.
Yeah,
But
you are to get on your European nights.
Yeah, that's what makes it not fairer in a way, because you can't say your fans is fairer, but it makes it more of a level playing field for both sides.
Who did it? What was the team? Shakhtar. Was it Shakhtar?
Yeah, I think Shakhtar
done them in this season.
And this is the point that
done them in. No,
if you look at how Shakhtar played, they've got the 3 inverted wingers. They played a high line, and Real Madrid struggled with it, which is why when we got that draw, I wanted them or Porto.
Yeah, I think Liverpool get to the semi-final. I think it's a Liverpool-Chelsea semi-final.
I said this to Flawless on the way up. For Liverpool, for me, it's all down to Salah and Mane, because I think it might be one of these where you need to outgoal someone.
Yeah,
I think you might, just because of how you defensive.
That's what I mean.
I think you might need to outgoal. So if it comes to that, it's going to be on.
So you were saying in the final, you were saying either Porto or Real Madrid, one of the finalists. And who do you have the other side? Bayern or PSG?
No, I said
City.
I said if PSG beat Bayern, City in the final.
Okay. Do you reckon Bayern or PSG? All right, so have to make a decision. Bayern or PSG? Who you saying? Who do you reckon goes through? I know it's tough
from that tie.
Yeah.
Bayern PSG.
I know
I'm gonna say Bayern.
Okay.
Just because the Bayern.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
So you're saying
I think PSG will have a bit of revenge because of the last final.
Okay, so you're saying Bayern versus Porto or Real Madrid final. Okay. Now I'm just gauging what everyone's saying. You know what I like about the Champions League draw? I've asked you to, I've asked others on streams. You get a wide range of answers.
Yeah. I think Porto,
everyone's disagreed with me, but you get a wide range of answers, which I like.
People will be Porto will be surprised. Will surprise a lot of people. The one thing I think which Chelsea will have in their favour is the fact that Porto's best defender is Pepe, and he's about 94.
Yeah, Pepe still.
You know what I'm saying?
I get your point.
Is don't get me wrong. If he's next to you, it's a wrap, bro. Because how he defended Ronaldo over those two legs, he literally just stuck on him. Yeah. But if you've got to run at him, you've got every chance. That might be what they might have to counter that game.
I'm looking here.
They might have to. You know, if they did that, if they navigate that. Sorry to cut you off. If they navigate that similar to how they did the Atletico, it could.
That's what Chelsea have.
My whole point is
that's what Chelsea like. I look at Atletico again, like Porto, defensively sound solid.
But you know what it is with me, with him, that Sergio Conceição, he's got that old Mourinho vibe, but he will just shut. He's shut. I can't believe. You know what's mad? Fast strikers as well.
I can't believe Sergio Conceição is the manager. That's just baffled my head. That is mad. I didn't know.
My whole point with this Champions League is, and it might be nostalgia, but I'm talking historically, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
if you look at the teams over the years, look at the 2005 Chelsea team, arguably one of the best Premier League teams we've seen.
Definitely.
We never should have beat them.
No.
Harry Kuehl, Jimmy Traore,
Shouldn't have.
and Adrian Hoopier, Steve Finnan.
I know it's going back to nostalgia, but I think if VAR's there, you just don't knock them out.
True.
The goal.
But
That's what it was. But again, if VAR doesn't happen, and I've said this before, if VAR, when United played Porto when Mourinho was there, United got a perfectly onside goal, Paul Scholes scoring rules. If Mourinho doesn't win the Champions League, he doesn't go to Chelsea. And that alters the whole history of the Premier League. That's mad to think about,
If Jesper Gonchar doesn't score that goal,
he doesn't. Yeah, Roman does.
We get Abramovich, and that changes everything.
That's mad, to think. When they say things are meant to be, that's telling.
Some real Back to the Future business going on.
Imagine, think about it. What Chelsea did, what Roman and Mourinho did. Does then Roman go into Liverpool and Mourinho goes to Liverpool?
Exactly.
And then that changes the whole thing. But then without him, is Klopp now in an alternate universe? Is Klopp at Chelsea?
Yeah. No. Klopp's at United because Fergie wanted Klopp to.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean. Like, I'm a genuine believer everything happens for a reason. And
that is a prime example of that.
But what I'm saying is, no matter how bad our league form is, no matter how bad our form is, there's one team you cannot bet against in the Champions League to pull off something, and that would be us. And then I'm just saying that because you've seen it.
Nah, I hear what you're saying.
Put it this way, I'm not banking on it. I'm saying after
Barcelona.
Yeah.
3-0 down.
I get your point.
And we win 4-0. No Salah, no Firmino.
Yeah.
And we win 4-0.
No Salah, no Firmino, but you have the energy. This in that, when I say energy, I don't mean running around. I mean you've got that buzz.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
In the Champions League this season, we've still got that buzz, and you've seen it.
Because everyone was talking about Chelsea playing Atletico Madrid and it being a tough tie to navigate. People were saying the same about Liverpool and Leipzig. I expected you to get through. I know saying you, but that was it.
Yeah,
Nagelsmann's the fresh new guy on the block, and they navigated well the same way Chelsea played very well in that second leg versus that. They handled Atletico Madrid. It was comfortable. That's what I would say. Never at one point watching that game did I feel Atletico Madrid were going to score, let alone let's go through the tie. Suarez hooked off after 60 minutes.
Yeah.
João Felix was ineffective, and then there wasn't really much else after that. And now people are talking about, is the Atletico Madrid side overrated and overhyped? It's like, no, Chelsea just made them look ordinary.
No, they're not overrated and overhyped. He's got João Felix playing centre-back more time, you know what I'm saying? If he actually just, he's a bit... See, here's the funny thing.
He's a little bit defensive, yeah.
No, he's a bit like
I tell.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And you see, one thing I would say, I think he needs to go back to that 4-4-2, which made Atletico so difficult.
Well, they did play 4-4-2 against them in the second leg.
See, when they used to play 4-4, they actually left 2 up. You know what I'm saying?
Like an Aguero.
Yeah, just like when they had Aguero and Forlan. For me, if you've got João Felix and Suarez, if you have to face them as a 2, it's a different story. Do you know what I'm saying?
Actually, the intent's there.
But what he did is he left 34-year-old Suarez, who's not fast in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Up against 3 centre backs, and then when João Felix, right, I'm gonna turn you into me. You know what I mean? In my career, because I was a DM. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, the whole is Atletico blah blah. No, because more time, if they were in our league, they'd batter most teams. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just think it's that manager is very defensive, but he's gone away from what made him, which got him his glory, is his actual attacking players attacking. You didn't see Griezmann playing, thingy when he was there. Griezmann was a main attacking outlet, which got him so many goals and his move.
And this was the thing as well.
Big up 016 Val as well. If we're missing any of the comments, we do apologize. But he said, first time seeing y'all in these settings, big up, big up. 016 Val does jump on Sarcasm City a lot. So yeah, we're here every Monday. So that's for you. Yeah, every Monday we're here 7 to 9 discussing all Premier League. So it's not just United, it's not just Liverpool. We're literally discussing Premier League. And then sometimes we discuss Champions League and FA Cup. Sometimes Euros and World Cup. So we might discuss Serie A in the 90s. You never know where the conversation might lead. Like we were talking about Merseyside Blue. That was
especially if I'm on it, I just lose it a bit and just start waffling.
We're literally talking about Merseyside Blue. Yeah, I can see Arteta turning around at 11th place finish using Europa, and we'll give Neymar a plan to and Poch will give Neymar a plan to Champions League glory. I'm with you on that, but you know what's mad? No one else I spoke to, including used to, have PSG winning the Champions League apart from me.
Because they're playing Bayern.
It's me. I think they do them.
Nah.
I legit believe
so. Did you not see Bayern the other day? They went down to 10 men.
They went down to 10 men, but
then just patting the thing.
You know what it is? I just PSG like the final, and I rate the man. I think this is, how do I put this? This is Poch's time to like now prove you're the man type of thing. Like I've already said, like remember when Mourinho won it with Porto? It's not the same, but it's similar in terms of once he won the Champions League with Porto, everybody took notice of him.
He kicked on.
And I think that's it for Poch. You know what I'm saying? I think this is Poch. Even if he doesn't win it this year, I've already said I think he wins it within 3 years.
Who, Poch?
Yeah, he wins the Champions League with PSG within 3 years.
You think?
Definitely, yes. Definitely. I think he's that good.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Definitely.
If Messi.
Definitely. With that team, I think he's that good. You don't rate Poch? I think Poch is the next best guy in it. I'm talking about, so you have Poch, you have Nagelsmann. In that mix, you have you have the managers who are up and coming now. And off that bracket, we're going to find out how good they are. Mm-hmm. I think he's the best out of that bunch.
No.
From what I've seen. Who do you think is the best out of the bunch?
I don't know. It's not him.
Who do you think it is? So there's Ten Hag, Poch, Nagelsmann, all the upcoming managers that people are talking about.
You know, all right then. If out of any of them, I'd go with Ten Hag.
Okay, I rate Ten Hag.
You know why I go with Ten Hag?
Yeah.
He's got a very young team to a Europa League final. He's got a very young team to, you know, where they were in the Champions League. He's over the past few years, he's not just him because Ajax do that anyway. He's gave some chances to some of the biggest players who are now became the biggest. You know what I'm saying?
What you're talking about is that's just Ajax, but to groom them.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah,
like a De Ligt.
Yeah,
to make him captain at that age.
Yeah, a De Jong.
Do you
get what I'm saying? A Ziyech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's doing, like, don't get me wrong, that's why I put him in that.
Look at Tadic at Southampton.
Yeah, that's why I put him in that same bracket with Poch and, like I said, Nagelsmann, because they're the next up and coming ones. They're the guys that everyone's looking at, like, all right, who's going to be the best out of you lot? They're the ones that are being talked up.
You see, with Poch, yeah?
They're the ones that are being talked up.
I always get the feeling about Poch, yeah? It's kind of like...
And like I said, this is the first time he's been at a club where now the expectation is to win trophies. So I'm like, okay, let's see how you do. And I think you're good enough to do that, considering I seen you do at Southampton in terms of elevate a club. Spurs, you should have won a trophy, yes. But I seen you elevate Spurs. I'm like, okay, if you elevate...
Yeah, if even get them to a Champions League...
Oh, yeah, that's phenomenal. Like, that's the even say. But that's why I say I'm talking about elevating a club. The fact that he's got there when people will criticize that. They should be nowhere. They shouldn't... Since he's left, have they been to a Champions League quarterfinals? Their man just went out to Zagreb in the Europa League. With their manager on the wing.
That's Jose.
Yeah, that's Jose. But what I'm saying is, even after him, they've been nowhere near a Champions League.
One thing though, here's my thing on Poch, yeah? What I don't want to see is Poch start winning French League and man telling me he's got trophies now because whoever goes there wins.
No.
What he needs to do, for me, he should have went somewhere else to gain. He's not going to get credibility winning anything at PSG except for the Champions League, and I don't think he wins the Champions League.
But that's what I like about it in terms of he's gone there now. The expectations there, you're managing the best players you've ever managed. Let's see if it answers all the questions. We're going to find out about you now in the Champions League. Like, I'm going to, even if they don't win it, I'm going to be watching them closely to see how he navigates it. They played Barcelona, did very well in the first leg. Not so much in the second leg, but they navigated that tie exceptionally well. No one was expecting them to go to the Nou Camp and win 4-1.
But what did you see?
Who?
In that game specifically?
Oh,
all I remember from that is him playing variety 10. That blew my mind.
Yeah, and just Mbappe just being on, like, killing, like, Mbappe just different levels.
There was
Go on.
A certain person next to him.
Which, who, where?
Moise Keane.
Moisey.
Now here's the point. The one thing I like about Poch is his man management. And secondly, how we can bring a dressing room together. You can see that at PSG. The togetherness in that dressing room, which wasn't there under certain other managers like Tuchel. Tuchel's cold. Poch is
the players like him.
Yeah, similar to Klopp. He'll put his arm around you. And he's like an endearing figure. Similar to a Fergie. Like, you don't want to let him down. Do you know what I mean? Because he believes in you. Dele Alli under Poch, different kind of player. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do think that they will do good things under Poch. Champions League, I think if you beat Bayern, you have to go on and win it. You have to. But even say they go on and beat Bayern and then they lose to Manchester City or they lose to Chelsea in the final or Liverpool in the final or the Real Madrid, I'm like, okay, I can see where this is going type of thing. Because again, similar to Tuchel at Chelsea, that Poch team, that's not your team. So I'm interested to see what you implement, who you get rid of, who you bring in, etc. But so far, you passing the test. They just won 4-0 yesterday, even though you would expect them to, because people were trying to get onto me because they weren't top of their league. But it's like, now they're back top of their league. They just battered Barcelona with some people's goats in there. I'm saying no one was expecting them to win that tie in that fashion. No. Yes, you can kind of say they're favourites, but they put the tie to bed in 30 minutes.
Yes, they put the tie to bed in one leg. And when Bayern Munich did that last year, even though it was 2-legged. When everyone's praising them for 8-2. So praise this man for going to the new camp and winning 4-1 with or without fans. Messi's still there. Griezmann's still on the pitch. Dembele's still there. He might be an aging PK, but he's still there. Busquets is still there. This is still Barcelona.
Exactly.
So that's how I look at it.
No, we're talking about managers.
Mm-hmm.
I wish one of them was in charge of England.
Okay, well, we'll go into... Yeah, if you want to go England... And then, naturally, we'll leave that till last. We'll talk relegation quick, promotion, and then we'll go from there.
Newcastle getting relegated.
Okay, let's talk on it.
Because I seen enough in that Leeds game and the past.
Because their running is ridiculous.
Fulham will pick points up.
Yeah, they're gone. They're done and that.
So we saying West Brom, Sheffield United, Newcastle.
Yeah,
that's the three.
That's the three.
Is that what we're saying? Because Brighton are 32. Bring up Ryan because Ryan is on his Graham Potter hype train telling me he's the most underrated manager in the Premier League, but that's a whole nother conversation. But he really rates him highly. Well, I don't think Brighton will get relegated. But what's Brighton's running?
No, Brighton won't get relegated.
I don't think so. Let me check it out.
I ain't going to lie, Newcastle are done out here, man.
Yes.
And do you know what? Shame. And I'll tell you why it's shame. They're one football club who took their Premier League status for granted, I think.
Got it here. They've got Chelsea to be rearranged.
United, I'm having a look here.
United away.
Look at that fixture.
Who's this? Newcastle.
This is Newcastle.
Nah, they're done, fam.
So if you look at it, they got Spurs coming into town. Then they go away to Burnley.
Done.
At home to West Ham. Away to Liverpool. Home to Arsenal. Away to Leicester. At home to Manchester City. Then the last two, if they're not gone, they might be able to save themselves. They got Sheffield United at home and Fulham away. But you reckon it's done before they get to the Sheffield United game?
Let me see the points what everyone's on under them, because I'm telling you now, they're not getting points for about 5 or 6 games.
Because I see, all right, let's just look at Fulham. We'll have a look here at Fulham. So Fulham, see they're running. So they've got Aston Villa.
Doable.
They got Aston Villa away, Wolves at home,
Doable.
Arsenal away, Chelsea at home, Burnley at home, Southampton away, Manchester United away, and then Newcastle.
They've got more possibles.
Right, yes, there's definitely more possibles. It's more favourable towards them.
Here's the Titans. So Chelsea game needs to be rearranged, obviously, because the FA Cup. United away, Everton at home, Sheffield United away, Leeds at home, Wolves away, West Ham at home, Manchester City at home.
How come they've all got the same teams?
Arsenal away.
It's crazy how it's worked out.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy how there's a lot of the similar ones. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Where that
having a look here.
Computer, make it a bit less obvious.
All right, so
you know what I mean?
Because I think Gimmy's Newcastle.
Chelsea playing similar games.
Have you not noticed we always play thingy in October as well?
Who?
We always play thingy near my birthday, Liverpool. But yeah.
Newcastle are always. I mean, Newcastle definitely have less favourables. When you look at Spurs, that's going to be tough because Spurs.
Honestly, the only game I see them where I see them getting something in is the last 2 games.
They've got a run in. That's a tough run in. Think about it. They have. All right, take Burnley aside. They've got West Ham, Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester, Manchester City as 5-game running. That's not easy.
How many teams?
That's 5.
You know what I mean?
And before that, you've got Burnley, which is not an easy place to go, and then you've got Tottenham coming into town.
One game which had the most promise for you, you lost.
Brighton, yeah, they got.
Actually, go on this game, yo.
All right, cool.
Yo, my guy, my brother, yo, you get me?
Man like Daniel Welbeck.
Yo, man like Daniel, my guy, reeling back, taking back the clock, taking back the years, fam. Get me? Showing man what time it is. What did I see? I said to certain man that he'll keep them up. He might keep them up. Yeah, you know, just that type of experience and goals. It's priceless.
Yeah.
Priceless. How's someone like a Newcastle not seeing a Welbeck for free and going, I could do with him? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Newcastle have abused their Premier League status by the football they play and way they've conducted themselves in the league. Spending up £40 million on, a fake yardie is criminal. Like that, Joe Linton might, for the money, like, man can go on and all they want about Maguire and that. But Joe Linton, for that money, for me, might be one of the worst ever Premier League signings.
You guys said ever,
Nah, bro, I'm being deadly. £40 million?
Yeah,
40 mil, bro.
40 mil. Is he worse than Kepa?
I will always.
Kepa was 70 mil.
Do you know why he's worse than Kepa?
Go on, why?
Because he's actually bought in to score goals. Kepa's actually goalkeeped for a bit. You know what I'm saying? He's actually saved. My man is. Do you know what it is as well? It's kind of like 40 mil. Just think of what you could have got. You could have got someone for 20 mil to score more goals. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, you could have got Danny Ings.
Bro, see, this is the one thing I'll say about 2 minutes. people just wanting names or types of, let's go get a Brazilian striker. When's the last Brazilian striker to score 40 goals for a not big team?
Yeah. When's the last? The Brazilian strikers ain't too good in general.
They're not 40 goal man no more.
You got Firmino, Jesus, Richarlison, Joe Linton. Jeez. Yeah,
you understand? You get what I'm saying?
Willian, you can add an attacking player.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, bagging from Brazilians. Yeah.
So what? So it's like, what, you spent 40 mil on him?
Yeah, you got a point.
Come on, man. He has to be one of the worst ever Premier League signings just because of what he's supposed to do.
It's a good goal, that.
Yo,
that is a very.
He's
good
a good
goal.
player. Him. You know what? I always used to watch him.
Look at that. The way he's took that down. That is.
Do you know what I always? But he goes every Belgium team he's in. You know, squad. Every Belgium squad he's in, and I always think, why is it? But when I watch him, it's like, you know what? He's actually a very good player.
Technically sound.
Yeah,
as you can see from
that. Like, he's one of them where he wouldn't look out of place with them better players in the Belgium squad. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I hear your point. Oh, that's unlucky that hit in the post there. It's a nice move.
I feel sorry for him.
What's his name again?
That's Ryan Fraser. He's better. Yeah, he's better than this standard. He belongs at like an Everton.
Or Merseyside Blue.
Now you can't tell me he's not as good as he will be.
Yeah.
Yo, watch my guy here. Say nothing.
That's a good strike.
Wheeled it back.
That's a
show man what time it is. Look at that smile.
I've seen him do that for United time and time again.
Yeah, Welbeck's nowhere near as bad as people make out. Is he top of the crops? World class? No. But can he do a job for a Premier League side? Yes. Definitely.
Arsenal were out there mind to let him go when they did.
Without question, he can do a job. Without question.
Arsenal should have not let him go for free.
No.
This is what for free.
Without question. It was. That's a very good strike, you know.
Oh,
that's a very good, like, there's been some good goals this weekend.
Yeah.
There's been some, I think every game there's a quality goal.
You know what, the more I watch him,
Mope.
There's a top player in him, you know. He just needs consistency. If he adds consistency to his game, you know, with his movement and his actual finishing, he'd probably get you about 15 to 20 goals. I'm very confident of it. He's just not very consistent with it. Well, but when you, like, not even on a good, when he doesn't seem to need to have a good day. He doesn't need to play 10 to affect the game.
Yeah.
And that's one thing where, that's a big player trait. Do you get what I'm saying? If you can do that at a small team, then you just need to add something to your game. Because at Mope, even in the championship, he scored a lot of goals. He's always in and around the goals. So yeah, I think he's a very good player.
So we're saying are we saying Burnley and Southampton are safe?
Yeah.
You know why they're safe? You know why Burnley, Brighton, Burnley and Southampton are safe? Simply just because of Newcastle running. I think their running is
because you're looking at it, because you could see, because here's the thing, if you're thinking worst case scenario, if we're thinking as Sunderland fans, you're thinking they could lose to Spurs, that makes sense. They could lose away at Burnley. West Ham, we know what West Ham, how they've been playing is they could lose at home to West Ham. Liverpool could be the team that they break that. I don't know how many home games Liverpool have in between that, but you could see Newcastle losing to Liverpool at Anfield.
Yeah.
You can see them losing, Arsenal coming to town, losing against Arsenal. You can see him losing to Leicester, and you can see him losing at home to Manchester City.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it really could be as well?
It depends if City as well. They might, if they have the Premier League wrapped up as well, they might be focused elsewhere.
Nah, but you know what I can see happening to him? Yeah. I can see him getting beat. You know, like if they take a beating in these next few matches,
the confidence just zaps.
Yeah,
gone.
Like,
and
they're just gone.
All right, then. Like, you said they could beat him, but Tottenham could beat him 3-0, couldn't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Burnley could actually beat them 3-0.
Yes.
West Ham could beat him 3-0.
As we know,
Liverpool could then it gets to Liverpool. Liverpool might
decide to turn up. Yeah.
Arsenal can turn up. Leicester could 4-0. City could absolutely 7 them. Do you know what I mean? And then by the time it gets to them two, where they could actually do something, they're gone.
Yeah.
Mentally, they're already thinking about
championship.
You know what it is with these? You know what it is? If your contract ain't sorted, certain of these man, you know what they're thinking about?
Cool.
How much is my wage going down?
25%.
You understand what I'm saying? That's where some man. So check this. Some of them man right now, because they know they're not going to love. Some of them man are already probably putting things in place.
Yeah, some of their agents are already talking.
Some of their agents are talking to clubs. Some man are saying, "No, babe, we can't get that. Championship wages next season." Babe.
Callum Wilson.
You get what I'm saying? Babe, you see the Lambo? Lambo might have to become a Golf next year. Do you get what I'm saying? Certain man are doing that right now.
I get your point. They've seen how effective certain man are going to be looking at.
I'm telling you now, if I was a Newcastle player, no matter how confident I was as a person, I'm looking at that, right? You know what? Let me just get things in order now. just in case. And if we stay up, boom. But I would, if that's me as a responsible human, I'm putting things in place.
Yeah.
And here's the next thing I know. Is this why you brought this up? Is this where I think you're going?
Yeah.
They're not getting out of there if they go in there.
They're not going. So you don't think
they go in there? They're doing the Leeds.
They don't think they get out of the championship.
No.
Okay. Go on, elaborate, because obviously you man are more diverse, more knowledgeable than me about the championship.
For a few years.
Yes, they will do. They could do a Leeds. They could even go down again. And I say that they could go down from there again.
Oh, and go to League One.
Yes, because they don't. Their playing squad will be very heavily paid. Yeah. So the players who they would be looking for to do something in the championship are probably going to have to leave for them to balance the books.
So your Frasers,
yes.
Your John Joe Shelby's,
yes.
Lascelles, yes. Them type of players.
Lascelles I think Lascelles definitely gets a move to someone. Someone identified. If you say who's their best player, it's probably Lascelles. He's in the conversation. Do you get what I mean?
Okay, I hear that.
So, and then here's the thing. Then when you say, all right, well, they're gonna, they'll have a bit of money with the parachute payment. Yeah. They'll be able to get some players in. No, they bought Joe Layton for 40 mil. So I have no faith in the recruitment. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no faith.
So when I look at them now and I'm seeing these Brentfords and that, and when I look at Brentford, I watch Brentford.
All right, let's go on this. So you got Norwich, Watford, Swansea, Brentford. That's currently the top four, as you can see there.
The top two go up.
So you say Norwich and Watford go up? All right, go on.
No, I'm saying in the championship.
Oh yeah, the championship, the top two. When you said the top two go up, I thought you meant the top two teams who are currently there in their positions now.
So Norwich are done.
So you reckon Norwich are getting promoted, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, here's where it gets interesting.
Go on.
I think that gap between Swansea, Brentford, and Watford gets a lot closer in the next couple of weeks.
All right, go on, elaborate on it.
Just with the fixtures they've got coming up.
All right, let me go into the fixtures still. I'm going to get Watford's fixtures up. Swansea.
Trust me.
We're bringing you some championship content, people.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Just clicked on the name now,
Now, is it? Oh, right. But now I want to get the table up check. So matches. All right, so Watford have Sheffield Wednesday, Middlesbrough away, Reading at home, Luton away, Norwich away, Millwall at home, Brentford away.
There you go.
And Swansea at home.
There you go.
That's
that is the correct tasty, fam. That is tasty. Let me get the rest of the fixtures up. So you're saying who do you reckon actually come up automatically?
I hope Brentford come up
automatically. And they need to, for football's sake. I can't do with another. You know what I want to eradicate?
Go on.
If you play that Burnley type football, that
stay in the championship.
Get back down there. I want ballers now. Leeds have shown me that. Yeah, there's ball. Like over the past few years, for us to get these Madisons, these Reece Jameses, these Grealishes. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. These players who have played in the lower leagues, it's telling me that it's possible to ball in the championship.
Yeah,
so I don't want you coming up with bare ugly play. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I'm here looking at obviously fixtures. We got Swansea's fixtures up, Watford's fixtures up.
I want Reading to come up. Just that Michael Elise
player.
He's only young, only like 19.
Brentford is
balling in the championship. Okay. You know he's balling in the championship.
Go on.
I don't want to say it. This guy's next to me, but like Harvey Elliott is balling, bro. Harvey Elliott's balling. And then this is one thing though.
Go on.
It's like, why you not you? He's clearly ready. How I've seen this guy play in the championship, he's doing more than Origi. He's doing more than do you know what I'm saying? No, he's doing more than certain man.
The kid is 17.
Don't get me wrong.
Second most assists in the championship. He's
17, bro. And you're on loan, so it's not even your actual club. So you're not even at home.
And you know why I love it? Because everyone wanted him. Real Madrid wanted him. Barcelona wanted him. City, etc. But he's a lifelong Liverpool fan. So to try and sway it, Real Madrid turned around and said, "We'll let you meet Sergio Ramos." I was like, "No, don't like Ramos because what he did to sell him the Champions League final."
Yeah.
This man.
You think Juve, that were on him. Everyone was on him.
Honestly, and I've said this from day one. This kid is different.
You know what it is? I've noticed recently, as much as that the English men's team is dead. The foreign clubs are on the youth.
Yeah.
On the youth players differently. It's like the under-21s come out the other day. Or it was one of the youth teams. And I thought, never in my life have I seen so many foreign-based players.
Yeah, under-21s it was.
Was it the under-21s? It was flawless. When I'm telling you, there was about 5, 6, 7 players playing in Holland, Germany, Italy. And I'm like, that's unheard of. Back in the day, the under-21s was man at like Blackburn. You know what I'm saying? Bolton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? couple Prem teams, but it was the lower teams as well. Middlesbrough, you know what I'm saying? Them type of teams. But now, it could be something to come now. Could be, we could have the next 10 years. My son and that could be saying it's coming home when they got, because there'll be some serious ballers. You've seen how you look at Sancho.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Look at Bellingham now.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Just look at it. So, for example, if you go through it, you've got Grealish is still young, Madison's still young,
Yeah.
Greenwood's still young,
Yeah.
Rashford is still young. You've then
Saka.
got Saka. You've then got the likes of
Foden's.
Bellingham, Foden, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott's ridiculously young. You then look at the fullbacks, which I want to come on to in a minute because I'm so annoyed by Southgate. It's unreal.
Yeah.
But you just look at it. There's youth everywhere, but we're not just talking youth. We're talking about
There's one guy for PSV, Noni Madueke or something for PSV. Apparently Tottenham let him go. I've been watching him because I ain't gonna lie, Football Manager brought me onto him. You know what I'm saying? He told me he's a wonder kid. Go get him now. I was like, okay, let me see this guy.
We'll move on from this quick and then we'll do it in it. So who do you lot see coming up? The 2 automatic, 1 playoff. So
I just think the experience of Watford will see him through.
I want to see Watford come up. I do like Watford.
Yeah.
I'm saying because they always stick it to Deeney. They always stick it to Arsenal. Like it's great, innit? And what is it? Enemy of my enemy is my friend. They hate Arsenal, which
Norwich
is
for me.
So we say
Norwich this time need to because Norwich didn't really deserve to go down.
They played good football, but
he
just
put everything into my man in it.
He was
and
just naive.
Yeah.
Pookie.
Come a bit more prepared this time. Have 2 Pookies or 3, and you'll be
all
right.
Pookie because
he had one.
He was the hot guy for a
second.
second.
After Pookie, no one could score nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
was the guy. Well, yeah, so what we're saying coming up. So we're saying Norwich and Watford. Bear in mind, Watford play. Watford plays Swansea and Brentford.
Do you know I want Brentford?
Mad.
Brentford. You know who man who used to play for Brentford?
Go on,
Ben Rama, Watkins, Mope. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
My man's got a thing of making ballers, you know.
So we're saying Brentford get through.
I hope so.
What's it called?
Pray.
Through the playoffs.
I like how. Trust me, bro. You can.
I know. I've been hearing about their football.
See Brentford. I remember one time. Yeah. My son put on some football, and I sat down and I watched it. It took me 5 minutes to realize it was a championship.
Mad.
I swear, because I was like, "What kits is this one?" You get what I'm saying? And I was like, BRE. I was like, what? It's like, bro, this is championship, bro. I was like, why am I watching this? And then I thought, wow, but you've been watching it though. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? In midfield, how they control the ball. They got Jensen or something. Is it Jensen or Jensen? I think he's Danish or something. Yo.
Oh no, Janssen. He was. Do you know what's funny? He was at Leeds. He was Leeds' centre back.
Was he?
And then basically what happened was, Bielsa got the award for Sportsman of the Year. You know, when he asked the Villa into the company to let them walk the goal in. He was the centre back that tried to stop it because he was going mad. And then him and Bielsa had a fallout, and then moved him on. But Janssen was their standout player. He's a good player. Janssen's on.
Pontus Janssen.
Yeah.
Right, I didn't even clock that's him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See what I mean? Man knows the thing, you know. People, I'm just getting on a bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my man's a baller. I thought he was still at Leeds. I didn't even clock that. I just thought he was at Leeds just on the bench.
Even Zane's here, he's saying I wanted Brentford from last year, but now they bottle it. Ivan Toney is not enough to do on
he's
his own.
killing it. See, and this is why
Norwich, Watford,
this is why. 1 second,
put
that Ivan Toney comment back up. This is why Newcastle deserve to get relegated.
Go on.
They released this kid, 3 years ago. Okay. No, sorry, I'm lying. They sold him 650k. Yeah. Each year he scored more goals than every one of their strikers. And what youth players that they brought through in the last few years? Longstaffs. You brought through Longstaffs, but you're telling me this guy's he's on 28 goals now, you know. He has one less goal, or he's either one less or one more goal than the whole Newcastle squad.
Yeah, but think about it. They got rid of Mope. They then got Watkins.
Yeah.
Plays Watkins, you got Ivan Toney. It's like Atletico Madrid back in the day.
That's how Brentford are moving. They're very well run. That's what I'm telling you.
And they wear red and white stripes.
If they come up, if they come up with how they're run, and they get any sort of money behind them, they're
if they're getting a new stadium.
Yeah. They could be like a next Leeds, but I think they can defend a bit. You know what I'm saying?
So, can we please get to it? Because I've got.
Oh, yeah, let's get to the England squad.
Let's go. Whole clip.
Let's go to the England squad. Go on, Stroke. I'm literally going to pull up the England squad now.
Let me find it.
I'll pull it up. It's cool. I got you.
England.
I'm going to start at a position, and it's not for the reason that you think, right? Because I'm very, very happy that there's no Liverpool player in this squad.
Yeah, James was saying the same thing, actually.
However, and there's a big however, there's a certain right back that should be in this squad.
So just for those that don't know, the England squad is as follows. Goalkeepers, Dean Henderson, Sam Johnston, Nick Pope. Defenders, Ben Chilwell,
Love that.
Cody, Dyer, Reece James, Maguire, Tyrone Mings, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker. Midfielders, Jude Bellingham, good to see him in there. Phil Foden, Jesse Lingard, Mason Mount, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, James Ward-Prowse. The forwards, Dominic Calvin-Lewandowski, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Saka, Raheem Sterling, Ollie Watkins.
How'd you get to be a goalkeeper and you're getting relegated? How'd you get in the England squad when you're getting relegated? No, I mean, genuine question.
Pickford's injured, I believe so. And what options they got?
Bro, there must be. Come on, bro.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
They must can get someone else, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Mine's getting relegated, bro. You're clearly not keeping the ball out the net.
Well, that being said, James Ward-Prowse is in the squad, and Southampton's form has been one of the worst teams in the league.
Do you know why?
Set pieces.
It's not even that. For me, everyone knows that he, in a better team, would be a good player. For me, I think, I'm not saying he'll be excellent,
yeah, but
you know, the same way Højbjerg, just they pluck Højbjerg from there, put him in Tottenham, and he's been. I think he'd do the same. Okay. Not in a totally top team, but I think, screams and everything for me.
He is better than Tom Davies.
So,
do you get what I'm saying?
I get your point. Go on. Here we go, Stroll. This is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Right backs.
Yeah.
Can you just remind me who's
the right backs are Reece James, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker, depending if they're going to play a back three.
Stop right there. Now, Kieran Trippier has only just come back into the team. The man is on a ban because he was making bets, which he shouldn't have been doing. He had a lengthy ban. I'm not wrong in saying that. Kyle Walker hasn't been playing much football because João Cancelo's been playing and Zinchenko's been on the other side. How's he in that squad is absolutely beyond me. So what I did was I went and had a look at English right backs that are playing in the Premier League at the moment. So you've got Matty Cashes, your Aylins, your Wan-Bissaka, your Trents, and your Reece James. Attacking and defensively, right? Oh boy, some of these stats are outstanding.
Yeah,
let me just make this clear. So we'll start off with the most creative ones, right? So you've got expected assists, actual assists, created chances, and crosses in the game, right? Trent, expected assists 0.23, okay? Assists 0.12, chances created 0.17, crosses 6.1 per game. Now, you know Liverpool's not been firing. That's still very good. Reece James, expected assists 0.18, assists 0.15, chances created 1.1, and then crosses 6.3. So good. Aylin, expected assists 0.112, assists none, chances created 1 a game, and then crosses 3.1.
He should be in there over Walker, you know, because he can do the same job.
Now, Matty Cash, expected assists 0.6, assists 0.1, chances created 0.74, and then crosses 3. Wan-Bissaka, 0.6, assists 0.7, chances created 0.74, and then crosses 1.4. Kyle Walker is ahead of a number of players in there. Expected assist 0.4, right? Assist 0.6. Chances created 0.36, crosses 1.7. You're in a Pep Guardiola team. How are you only creating 0.36 chances? Explain that to me.
Your team that's flying as well. You got a point.
Of course, I say that again.
Because I know Cancelo's numbers will be better than that.
So chances created, assists, and crosses, right? So crosses for Kyle Walker is 1.7. Chances created is 0.36 in a Pep Guardiola team.
Yeah, that's mad.
Right? Now, this is where there's a few surprises, but there's one stat which is absolutely outstanding. And this alone tells me this man should be in the England squad before Reece James, before Kyle Walker, before Trippier. Defensive numbers. And we're talking true interceptions, dribbled pass rate. Remember that. Dribbled pass rate, true tackles, and tackle win percentage. Who do you think's top?
No idea from who's top.
Out of
Go on.
Reece James, Kyle Walker, Cash, Aylin, Trent, and Wan-Bissaka.
Who's top of
Who's
being
top of the
dribbled by?
defensive stats? No, of the whole defensive stats.
Lamptey?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh.
By a country margin. And let me just explain this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't know if it was a trick question or not.
No. So true interceptions, Wan-Bissaka 5.4. Dribbled pass rate 11.5%. Dribbled pass rate 11.5%. True tackles 6.4.
Get me done.
Wait, tackle win percentage 75.5%. Right? Who do you think second?
What, defensively out of them? Reece James?
Cash?
Reece James? Or Lamp? Did you mention Lamp? Lamptey's injured. Yeah, Reece James.
Who do you think is second? And what am I doing?
What, Trent?
The man that cannot defend. The man that gets labelled that he can't defend. Listen to these stats, right? True interceptions, 3.5. Dribble pass rate, which is the lowest out of everyone else apart from Wan-Bissaka, is 28.8. True tackles is 5. Tackle win percentage, 64.8%. 64.8%. And this man can't defend. And them two have been left out the England squad. The top two.
I ain't gonna lie, he's either got really something big against Wan-Bissaka, or
I think it's just a going forward thing. That's what I'm guessing.
well, see, for me,
I'm not saying that's right. Wan-Bissaka to me I play Wan-Bissaka because I want my fullback to defend.
The first centre back.
Yeah. I'm not yet.
That makes sense. I've said this though.
But then you put Trent there.
Yeah, you put Trent.
I've even said
if
he wants to play one right back, I would play Wan-Bissaka for one reason.
Go on.
Number one, he's got Sancho in front of him. He don't need to go forward. Yeah.
You got Sancho. You got.
And number two, in these tournaments, when you get against the big teams, and you've seen what Mr. Perisic did to you last time, how can you not look at this man and go solution? Because anytime you're playing against these top
he's gonna
wingers,
lock down. The thing is, Wan-Bissaka can lock down a top winger.
bro, look at Sterling.
This is what
he can lock it down. Sterling can tell you this.
He has done. Have you not seen? Have you not seen
I told you this.
So what I'm saying is Sterling can be in the England squad and tell Southgate this.
Yes.
I play against this guy and struggle all of the time.
Yeah.
How could you not see Sterling?
Real talk.
Sterling's your main man.
Spot on.
Sterling's your main man who you have in your squad. And you see him play against this fullback who's also English and struggle time and time again.
You know what?
Grealish can tell you the exact.
You know what? Nah. You know when you even put it like
Jack
that.
Grealish is a prime example.
Nah. 1 second. You know when you put it like that, and when I'm thinking about a United finger game, and Southgate will probably be there.
Yeah.
And he can watch that display and not go, yeah, I need that.
At least at least have it in your squad.
See, for me, if I clock that, what he should have done is the old school thing.
Yeah.
Just give him that cap, lock him off.
Yeah.
You should have capped and you should have locked him off. You didn't want to. Do you get what I'm saying?
And this is my issue with it. And this is what bothers me the most. When I seen them two as the top two, bearing in mind, right, I knew Wan-Bissaka's defensive stats were going to be better than Trent's.
Yeah.
I did not expect him to be that better than everyone else's. Dribble pass rate 11.5. Are you crazy?
This is what I'm saying.
Look at the wingers he's playing against.
Get him to arguably some of the best in the world. Get him, I swear down, latter stages of the tournament. Yeah. No, I'm not lying when I say this. I honestly believe this, whether anyone else does or not. Latter stages of an international tournament, Wan-Bissaka could not win you the tournament, but he could kind of.
It's one of them. He puts in a notable performance in a match against somebody.
I'm telling you, he could do something where, last attacks and that, and he tackles someone, sprays it out to, gives it to Phillips. Phillips puts one over. We're a goal. Do you know what I'm saying? No, that's how it could actually. You know, when you've got someone like that in your team, he needs to go. And I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say it. Love it. Yeah, love it. Go next.
Right. So here's the other stats, right? Because this is a point. Alien, true interceptions 2.
Yeah, he should definitely be in there. Sorry.
Right. Dribbled pass rate 28.2.
Who's that should be in there? Sorry.
Ayling, Luke Ayling.
So true interceptions 2. Dribble pass rate 28.2. True tackles 9.9. Tackle win rate 63.7. Next, Matty Cash. Now I've raved about this guy.
Yeah. Cool.
True interceptions, the most out of every right back, 6.2. Dribbled pass rate 29.9, which is not too shoddy. True tackles 7.9, and then tackle win rate.
What's a true tackle?
So it's like
where you just clean, get the ball, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so instead of it like being a deflection, you intercept and you nick it off, and do you know what I mean? Like
when
you're going for a proper tackle and you win it, right? And then tackle win percentage 59.3. This is where it gets outstanding. The two people that have actually been selected from the Premier League as right back, these are their stats. We'll start off with second from bottom, Mr. Kyle Walker. True interceptions 2.8, dribble pass rate 25.6, true tackles 5.7, tackle win rate 52.2. Now, Reece James, the man that's loaded to be better defensively and offensively than Trent. True interceptions 3.4. Dribbled past rate 30.6%.
That's a lot, that,
30.6%.
That's a third of the time. A third of the time someone dribbles past you, they get past you.
True tackles.
That's very bad. 1 in 3. And how many times? Sorry to cut you. How many times will a winger go at you? If it's all game.
True tackles 7.5. Tackle win rate, the lowest out of every fullback in there at 52.1.
He only wins half his tackles. That's terrible.
And he dribbled past a third of the time.
That's terrible,
Now, you can find these stats online. These aren't just made up because it's Trent or anything like that.
You know what? You know what's really bad about that? The 52% one. That means half of the tackles he makes, he loses. So when you really put it like that, that means he gives away a lot of free kicks then. That means he's actually
He's a problem.
That's a problem.
But he's better than Wan-Bissaka and Trent can't defend.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka's stats on this are absolutely outstanding.
I said this, he's been one of our most improved this season.
And this is what I'm saying. Me and him have spoke about this so many times. We've had this discussion on here. If you're playing a Scotland in the World Cup, you play Trent.
Yeah.
Because he will carve you open and he will create chance after chance after chance. If you're then playing against a tougher side, you still want to create something, you can go to a free at the back. But Trent as a wing back, you put Wan-Bissaka there. Wan-Bissaka can revert to a right back and you go to a flat back 4 and defensively you're still sound.
That makes
live
sense,
in the game, you know what I mean?
How is Wan-Bissaka not being selected? Dribbled pass rate 11.5%. Are you crazy?
That means
Find me a right back in world football that's got that dribble pass rate better than Wan-Bissaka.
That means just under 10 times. So you dribble at him 10 times, you might get one. Come on, man. Listen to what. Come on, man. Gareth. You know what I mean?
Honestly, it's criminal.
And looking at this, do you reckon just quickly he's gonna play in these games specifically a back 3, or does he go with the back 5?
With definitely a back 3
with the wing backs or the flat back 4?
Is Dyer in there?
Let's talk on that. Actually.
I think it's a back 3 and Kyle Walker's starting, or he doesn't go.
He starts. Okay.
Because why would you then have 3 right backs?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. How does Eric Dyer get in there? How is he even selected?
How Eric Dyer gets in there?
Blackmailing Gareth Southgate is clearly the only thing. He's got something on it.
How is Eric Dyer getting in there?
You know what that is? No. Do you know what that is? That's the same reason Trippier's in there. Arguably same reason Lingard's in there, but Lingard's is more deserved.
Yeah, Lingard's is far more deserved.
No, but it's true. So no, but what I'm getting at is favourites. I think Lingard is one of his favourites. Just that Lingard's actually kicking at this moment.
Yeah.
I think Eric Dyer is one of his favourites. Maguire is one of his favourites.
How is Eric Dyer getting? That is mad. Eric Dyer. With all the issues that Spurs have had defensively.
You know what, genuinely, and I'm not even just saying this, right? I've watched this man play centre defensive mid and centre back for Leeds. I would much rather him play Calvin Phillips at centre back than Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer should be nowhere near this England squad.
It's ridiculous.
It's a disgrace.
Complete side note as well. Glaring omission. I don't know if he's injured. Sancho, is he injured?
Yeah, he's injured.
Okay, I was just thinking why did he not make it?
Sancho and Grealish.
Yeah, I know Grealish is injured. Yeah.
And no, actually, was it Sancho and Grealish?
All right, so if you play, so let's go through this. If you play in, we'll run through our team. So which goalkeeper you saying you pick? Pope. You going Pope?
Yeah, all day.
I know JV's definitely going Pope. Yeah, that's why I didn't even ask you. You're going Pope. Yeah, I'd go. Yeah,
honestly, it's a disgrace.
I'd run Henderson. I'm not gonna lie. I'd play Henderson.
It's a disgrace.
Why not, fam? Play Henderson. Why not?
Wait.
Who are we playing?
You're only playing San Marino, Albania, and Poland.
You get a Polish centre back from a corner.
Yeah.
On this brother, it's a goal.
Over Nick Pope.
I'd run Henderson.
Nah, Nick Pope.
I'm just saying in these games simply because you're playing San Marino, Albania.
You see San Marino.
That's what I'm saying.
San Marino. One thing I will say, if I'm any of these Premier League managers, is San Marino the first game? Yes. Do you know how vexed I'm going to be to see my players wasted on that game? Yeah, it's an absolute no game.
Yeah, it is a World Cup qualifier, but get your point.
Man, them could beat San Marino.
Yeah. Wait, is Pope's? Yeah, I'd go Henderson. But I suppose this is my Manchester United bias. Just to see it against these.
100%.
Yeah, it's my Man United bias.
What do you want to see for? What do you want to see?
See him on the international stage, man.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? Let's find out. I know I'm still reserving judgment on him because I've not seen him enough.
I am sold.
Yeah, you're sold. You're saying he's not good enough. I'm saying I've just not seen him enough. So I'm more from a biased point of view. I'm like, all right, let's see you further. I've only seen you play a handful. I've not even seen you play 10 games for Manchester United yet.
So exactly,
and
how the hell?
I've not seen you play 10 games for Manchester United.
This is me being
Check
biased,
this.
innit?
I've not seen you play 10 games for Manchester United.
Yeah.
In at least 3 to 4 of those games, you've cost me the game. How were you anywhere near?
Nah, I think that's definitely. I look at the Milan without going on to Manchester. The Milan goal, definitely. I look at that one. The Salah
Liverpool one.
Yeah, the Salah one's the second one. That's it though.
Nah,
They're the only
it's
two.
more, bro.
You reckon it's more? I haven't seen
bro.
him make any glaring. But yeah, it's more than Manchester United bias. I'm like, all right, I just want to see Henderson more.
I love the honesty.
Yeah, man.
You know what?
Manchester
Yeah, I
United
like
bias.
honest, I'm going to be like, no, geez.
Nah. It's Manchester United bias,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'll
And
give you
hey, if Eric Dyer can play, so can Dean Henderson at the end of the day. Let's let it, because he might play back three, what you're not saying.
That is honestly, it's
Mings, Maguire, and it's going to be one other. What? Mings, Maguire, Kyle Walker.
how is Kyle Walker? He's not even the first choice, right? He's not.
Nah,
even
yeah,
playing
he's
for
not.
City.
Yeah, but I'm saying, all right, who do you play? Not who does Southgate play? Who
I
you
played
going with?
Wan-Bissaka and I picked the right
Nah,
man.
I'm saying out of this. Who's your three centre backs out of what's in the
with
squad?
this. I don't care about
What's
this. It's a
he have to do with
disgrace.
He's actually minute. Nah, you know what? I'm going to lie. My free. I'm going to go. I
Who's your
don't want to play.
Who's your three?
You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. You know,
Ah, just
centre
like
back. If we go into the World Cup with these, we're done. So I tell you
How
now.
did Godfrey not get in there either?
Oh my
Exactly,
God.
How did Godfrey
point.
not get in there?
The
Oh my God, he
this man
picked Dyer
can
over Godfrey.
This man can actually play anywhere across the back, and you refuse to play him. You are a disgrace of a manager. And then he comes out. Have you heard his comment?
Go on, what did he say?
Well, Trent's not in the best form, you know.
Which is fair.
Is
No,
it?
but then you can't. Then,
Is it?
You can't then say Dyer.
Is it?
Do you know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm saying?
can't say then Dyer.
So why are you picking Kyle Walker?
Yeah,
Why are
you got a
picking
point.
Kieran Trippier? And more to the point, look at the stats that I've just mentioned.
Yeah.
He is the second best out of all of them. How are you not picking them two? They are the future of England's right backs.
Yeah, I hear you.
What's Kyle Walker doing there? The man will give away a penalty, guaranteed. He will. He will switch off. The man will get the run. He will panic. He will trip someone up and they get a penalty. Same with Eric Dyer.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how he's anywhere near that. For me, ideal world. See, I'm not sold on Connor Cody.
If you're playing a back three, you play
Yeah,
Connor
back
Cody.
three. Not.
That's the only time.
All right, so who are we saying out of this back three?
It
Who
has
would
I
to
you
be
play?
Connor Cody.
still think Connor Cody is a defensive midfielder filling in.
He
Which
has
he
to.
is.
If you're going to play a back three because he plays for Wolves, he has to be in there. If he's not in there, why are you selecting him? It's absolutely pointless.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm gonna say Stones. I want to see Stones as the central one in the middle.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think Stones needs to be there.
So you're saying Stones, no Maguire?
No. Is this for what I want or what we think it's gonna be?
No, what you would pick? No, what Southgate's
What
gonna
I've got
pick.
to pick out of these.
Yeah, you got to pick out of these. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go Stones, Cody, and see, Dad. 1 second. How you playing? 1 second, bro. Sky, I'm don't get it.
Yep.
Picked a back five. Yeah, he's definitely picked Kyle Walker as a centre back.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Million.
This is what I'm saying.
So this is what I don't understand. For me, I would have went with, because of what's there. I'm gonna say Stones, Mings, and Cody. Connor Cody right centre back, Stones in the middle, Mings on the left.
Bad.
You know what I mean? It's like best of the worst, isn't it?
No, but you know, he will play one back three. He'll probably play that back three at one game, and then the more important of the qualifier, he will play Kyle Walker, Stones, and Maguire.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Walker on the right, Stones in the middle, Maguire on the left, 100%. I won't be surprised if we start the World Cup with that.
Yeah, or even Eric Dyer in there somewhere. He's a disgrace.
I won't be surprised if we start the World Cup with that.
Yeah, how Eric
Is it World
Dyer?
Cup? No, Euros.
Qualifier is a disgrace.
That is ridiculous.
No, but I mean, you know, when we get to the Euros at the end,
Because if you're looking at it, Dyer's out of form,
It's a sackable.
Maguire's out of form. You saying Trippier, Walker's not playing the best. Trippier's just come back. Cody's doing all right at Wolves. Chilwell's been dropped at Chelsea at times.
It's a sackable.
You know what I'm saying? Shaw is in form.
And they're going to try and play him at wing back when clearly Tuchel doesn't want him at wing back because he's got a better wing back in Marcus Alonso.
Yeah.
So he's going to try and shoehorn Chilwell into that wing back position when Luke Shaw has been.
But there was what's mad. He's going to play Luke Shaw at wing back when Luke Shaw's been playing left back for Manchester United. That's the mad part.
Here's the thing.
I understand it, but that's the mad part.
I want Luke.
Someone was there, yeah.
Yo, that was bad then, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
For a flawless loss this
Yeah,
year.
you can't lost the plot down.
But man's waving at the wall.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is it's mad that I kind of want to see a 4-4-2.
You and this 4-4-2 thing, fam. You really love
Like,
throwing it back.
not even
You
4-4-2. I
always
want to
said
see, all right, then, I want to see a
4-4-2.
back four.
You always
You know what I want to see a back four? I want to see Shaw at the left back, and I want to see Saka as well. I think if it's three at the back, I think we're gonna either have to drop one of Shaw or Saka because I don't. If it's three at the back, I don't see.
With three at the back, does he play Shaw as a left-sided centre back?
See, I wouldn't.
I want to see a 4-2-3-1.
Again, were you saying in
Yeah,
general,
yeah,
or
yeah,
you saying
yeah.
against this opposition, or you saying in general?
No, I'm saying with the squad that he's picked,
Yeah.
Okay.
you have to play a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
I think that squad they picked, they should win the games anyway.
Because,
But, you know,
for
go on.
example, you play
Poland
Shaw,
will be hard, you know.
play-
Apart from Poland, I'm looking at San Marino and Albania. I'm like,
You play Luke Shaw,
Hmm.
you've got to play Stones in the form that he's in.
yeah.
You can't play Cody because he can only play in the back three. So realistically, it's going to be Maguire, right?
Maguire,
Right
Stone, Shaw,
Right back, Saka will offense. Like I don't even want to talk about that. I'm moving
Reece
on.
James. All right, we'll go Reece James.
Yeah,
You play Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let's get to the midfield.
Calvin
So
Phillips.
4-2-3-1 this, yeah.
Play Calvin Phillips, and who were the other midfielders?
I'm gonna say.
You got Rice there, Ward-Prowse, Mount, Foden, Lingard,
See,
Bellingham.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to say Phillips.
Yeah.
I want to say Phillips. I want to see Phillips and Bellingham.
So do I.
Bellingham is playing in a double pivot for Dortmund.
Oh, is he? I didn't know he was playing.
Yeah.
in double.
So I want to see him, and he's
So
playing.
you're saying Phillips and
Yeah,
Bellingham,
he's
and
playing
okay,
like
here's the
him and
one.
Graham and him and Emre Can.
Is
Yeah.
it Lingard in the 10 or Foden as the 10?
I play Foden.
I'd
Or do you
say,
play Mount as the 10?
I'd say Foden, but it's going to be Mount.
Yeah, it will be Mount. No. Mount will be on the right because Sancho's not there.
No,
He'll
let's see
do
who's
some
on the
silliness.
Okay,
Absolute
well, I
silliness.
reckon it's going to be Sterling, Kane, and one other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it'll be Sterling on the left, Kane up front, and he'll probably play Mount on the right
Right.
because he's doing some silliness.
It
Yeah.
could be.
Is-
See, here's the thing. People.
I'd like to see Dominic Calvin-Lewandowski, man. I want to see him.
For me,
I'm sorry, I'm just on my favorites
No,
thing
no,
at this
I hear
minute in
you. I
time.
get
I'm
what
doing a
you're saying.
Southgate.
I get what you're saying.
I'm doing a
There's
South.
no
Why
point.
not?
No. I get what you're saying. For me,
Yeah,
there's
but
no
at least
point in
you've got to
playing.
admit it.
Yeah,
There's no point in playing Kane in any of those games.
Yeah.
You know what Kane's going to do for England.
That's my
You might
point.
as well try a Watkins.
That's my point with the goalkeeper.
You
Calvert-Lewin.
might as well play a Calvert-Lewin because if Kane gets injured in the Euros, who are you going to turn to?
Yeah, you might actually.
I'm
Yeah.
with him because he's been scoring goals as well.
Nah, you know what? That's a very valid point. All three games, he might as well actually just play Calvert-Lewin.
Why not?
You might as well use. So okay.
Or maybe even alternate, even if you play Calvert-Lewin against San Marino or Albania and Kane plays the other two.
See, I really don't get the San Marino thing. I really don't.
Nah, they're
it's
just
a
in the group.
waste.
Unfortunately, it is a waste, but they're in the group, fam. It's a World Cup qualifier.
Or was it?
Sorry,
or was
World
it
Cup
not?
qualifier. Friggin' what qualifiers?
That is World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup qualifiers because the
Oh,
Euros are
right,
big.
okay.
Yeah, it's a World Cup qualifier.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was a friendly.
No.
All right. Well,
It's a World
then
Cup
it's a
qualifier.
competitive fixture. Blah blah blah.
Is
But-
it not?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's a competitive
No,
in
it's
name
not.
in name
In name
only.
only.
No,
In
yeah,
name
at
only.
no point is
Name
it going to
only.
be a competitive fixture. It honestly, I'm like I had a lot of faith in Southgate when he first took over. You know, it's coming home. Like, I was fully with it. I was fully with the Southgate song. Croatia did it in my pride a bit. Some in Castlefield Bowl, drinks are going everywhere when Trippier scores that free kick. Great moment. Ever since then, this man has made mistake after mistake after mistake. How you don't pick Grealish when he's in the form that he's in is criminal. How you don't pick Wan-Bissaka in the form that he's in, it's criminal. And this is why I say, unfortunately for right backs, they get compared to Trent. Because Trent's not had the best season, neither's Liverpool, but he's still head and shoulders above most. And they get picked. The two standouts are Trent and Wan-Bissaka,
Yeah,
and they're
you know
not
what?
being picked.
Yeah,
See,
Stroll's,
for me-
Stroll's not getting off this right back team.
Nah, it's
He's
true.
not off this right back
Because you
team.
look
Nah,
at
he's
you
right.
put the stats next to each
I
other.
get your point.
Wan-Bissaka is you pick Wan-Bissaka.
To me, I've said this.
How
Here's
do
the
you
thing.
pick Trippier?
But
The
Wan-Bissaka-
man's been on a betting ban.
But you know what it is with Wan-Bissaka? He's not the favourable name. He's not the favourite. He's not the glamorous name. That's what it is.
If
This-
anything,
yeah,
though,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
left
but
out the glamorous name.
No. But this man came in.
Oh
and
yeah,
said,
with Trent. Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
Wan-Bissaka's not because of how he
But
plays and
Yeah, yeah,
the
I
whole
get what you're saying.
stigma
Yeah,
around
yeah,
him.
yeah.
This man came in and said that he's not picking favourable names. I'm picking based on stats.
Yeah.
I'm picking based on performances.
Is that what he said?
So
Yeah, but
How?
you know, we've
you're a
seen.
walking contradiction.
But we've heard England managers do not just him. We've heard it. That's why I don't pay England managers no mind. Not that I want England to do
I am
well,
a
but yeah,
Liverpool fan, and I am literally up here arguing for Wan-Bissaka because it's criminal at this
Yeah.
point.
that is
We
true.
are,
That
we are about to lose an unbelievable right back to another country because he cannot and will not just literally let his ego go and just pick the best right back at this point.
See, here's the thing for me. If you're going to include Kyle Walker and Kieran Trippier, then you've got to then.
Wan-Bissaka's got to be in the conversation.
No.
don't include him.
I'm past the Wan-Bissaka thing. I just don't think it's not going to happen. But you can't pick Kieran Trippier and Kyle Walker and then tell me there's no place for Trent. An out-of-form Trent or an out-of-form Kyle Walker. I'd have the out-of-form Trent.
And defensively, he's better than all three of them.
And I'm not going to lie. If you're playing... See, here's where he's really shot himself. If he turned around and said, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm going before at the back. I don't favour Trent. Yeah. Everyone goes, still wrong, but I get it. Yeah? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still wrong, but not even I get it. It's still wrong,
it's more understandable.
Yeah, still wrong, but yeah. All right. But that, three at the back and no Trent makes no sense. Because Kieran Trippier can't do a Trent job. Kyle Walker is not Kyle Walker of Tottenham, where he's Zoom. He can't do a Trent job. Do you know what I mean? Reece James, as you've heard from his stats, he can't do that job.
No, but this is my point.
You know what I'm saying?
So everyone's saying that Trent can't defend, right? The two best defensive statistics in terms of tackle ratio, tackle win percentage, and interceptions is them two. Dribbled pass rate is them two. If you play a three at the back with wing backs, and Trent's one of the wing backs, and Wan-Bissaka is the one that's inside, good luck trying to get past them two. Because you get past Trent, you've got Wan-Bissaka who's got 11.5.
Here's the thing.
Dribble pass rate. You ain't getting past him.
How fit Trent is, here's how it works. So you get past Trent, you get up to Wan-Bissaka, yeah? You probably try to go back past Wan-Bissaka again. Guess who's back? Trent's back. You understand what I'm saying?
I've said this. Wan-Bissaka as a right-sided centre-back and Trent as a wing-back in a back three is a nightmare for opposition teams. Offensively and defensively. This is
my point.
Because if you get past Trent, which you can get past Trent, then you're coming up to one of the best one-on-one defense, like pass it around him type of thing.
It's criminal.
And then going forward, you still have Trent to do what Trent does, and then they'll have a Sancho or Grealish or Foden or whoever's on that side, depending on how they line up.
Honestly, it's criminal. It's so... I just can't wrap my head around
Just before we wrap, who we going with then for the midfield and the...
I'm saying, because you might have just told me Jude Bellingham playing in a double pivot. I didn't know that. So I would go Bellingham, Phillips, and Lingard's got 7 and 7. I have to go Lingard, as much as I rate Foden.
Start.
Yeah, but again, that's probably my United bias stuff. Probably.
No. I get that. If that's the case, then I think it should be a front three of Foden.
Yeah, I play Foden from the right.
Yeah, Foden.
I go Sterling.
You know what?
And I go Lewandowski.
San Marino. I want to see Foden, Calvert-Lewin, and Saka.
Just to see it.
There's no point in Sterling.
Yeah, I get your point.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Something
Let me
different.
see Foden on the right, Calvert-Lewin in the middle, Saka on the left.
What we're gonna see is Eric Dyer.
Yeah. What we're gonna see against Swingy is Harry Kane, Sterling, and Mount. He will play Harry Kane, Sterling, and Mount in a three up front.
Yeah, and that's to take us out, people. No better way. Love to everyone who has locked in. We hope you've enjoyed the Premier League talk. Hope you've enjoyed the Champions League talk.
For real concert. Yeah, that's our madness.
Hope you've enjoyed the international. Hope you've enjoyed the Premier League talk, the international talk, the Champions League talk. We will be back next week discussing England in more depth. We will be. From a Third Eye View, we go live every Monday on Pi Radio, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. JV, Stro, and myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. You already know what to do. If you're watching this back or you're watching this live on the YouTube, hit the like button, share it across the socials, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow From a Third Eye View across all socials. Follow JV, Stro, and myself. And this has been From a Third Eye View on Pi Radio. Thank you very much for tuning in.